Hello guys, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy. I welcome you all to this T20I series in this multi-format tour of India, India's tour of Australia here, the women's cricket here. I hope you all are doing good and I hope you're enjoying the cricketing spectacle that's been going around in the world. It's been a wonderful uh, delight for all the spectators, cricketing fans with the World Cup going on and now the India tour of Australia in the women's category. This is one series that the Indians would definitely want to conquer, especially given that they always wanted to beat Australia in Australia. So this is an excellent opportunity here as we begin this T20 series in a grand fashion in the Sydney Cricket Ground in the city of Sydney here. And this is the beginning of the Sophie Molyneux era. She's been given the role of the captaincy for Australia after Healy departed, and she is taking the center stage at the helm for India. So that's the reason we are covering this game here, and we are here as India earlier winning the toss and opting to field first, and they have batted. They have bowled wonderfully here, picking up 5 wickets. They started the proceedings very well with the Renuka Singh picking up an early wicket of the wicket keeper Beth Mooney. She could have been dangerous. Wonderful bowling there from Renuka Singh, and it was a foolish delivery, and it was shaping away from Beth Mooney, and she tried to hit across the line and an edge towards the cover region, and Smithy took the catch, and that's how Beth Mooney. The things started to proceed in the right direction for India this evening here in Sydney. And they have managed to pick up wickets at continuous intervals, and Renuka Singh bowled wonderful in the start. 3 overs, 1 for 12. Kranti Gaur, 3 overs, 1 for 39. She was a little bit on the expensive side, and now they are 13.1 overs, 115 for 5 as Warham is batting on 24 of 15. It's been hit in the air, and Harmanpreet Kaur trying to pull off a wonderful catch, diving in from the mid-off region, but the ball going past her, and that will be 4 runs towards the long off boundary there. And Warham has been trying to steady the things out there in the middle. Australia were 180 for 4 at one stage, and slowly these batters out there in the middle. 39, the partnership of 25 balls. That's been the scenario as Nicola Carey and Georgia Warham have tried to stabilize the innings and trying to build a platform for the later half of the game. And here comes Arundhati, and this time a leg cutter here, almost a Yorker length delivery. He backs across and tries to hit it on the offside, only managing to get an inside edge just toward, and the ball running away towards just the right of the wicket keeper there. That'll just be a dot ball there. So that's been the story so far. We are covering the first T20 international between the Australia versus India here in the Sydney Cricket Ground in Sydney, and India winning the toss and opting to field first, and they bowled wonderfully initially, and it's in the air this time. She backs across and swipes it across towards the leg side, and the ball was going straight into the hands of the fielder there in the deep square leg region there. But Sri Charani, the ball was dipping on her hand. She's dropped the catch here. What has she done there? She's dropped the catch, a leg cutter angling into the pads, and especially when she was trying to cramp the batter for room as she backs away to the leg side, and Sri Charani has dropped to sitter here. Arundhati is not at all pleased there. She's definitely not at all pleased there. That was a catch to take. She could be the one of the dangerous batters as she has shown, but this time she departs. No damage then there. Charani will be extremely relieved there. A wide full toss outside the off stump, and Warham trying to go over the infield, but unable to get the power behind the shot, unable to time the ball perfectly, and the ball just going in the air towards the cover fielders, and she takes a comfortable catch, and that will be a wicket there for Arundhati. The third wicket of the evening for Arundhati. She's bowled wonderfully, and Deepthi Sharma completing the proceedings, taking the catch in the cover region, and Australia 121 for 6 after 13.5 overs. the partnership and a well-deserved breakthrough here. They were slowly building a partnership out there in the middle. Nicola Carey and Georgia Wareham. The partnership was 41 of 28 balls, especially after they were at 80 for 5 at one stage. They managed to put up 41 runs and 121 for 6. Australia will be definitely pleased with the run rate they have got on board. They are batting with beautifully with a run rate of 8.75, but they will not be happy with the amounts of with the wicket column there. 6 wickets, that will be bothering them. Someone will have to take the game down here. Annabelle Sutherland walks in here for Australia, and she joins in Nicola Carey there. Annabella Sutherland, the bowling all-rounder, the 24-year-old bowling all-rounder, is out there in the middle to join Nicola Carey there. This time Reddy, once again a leg cutter, chopped it in the air. That was a catch there. She's dropped it. Arundhati Reddy off her follow through. A slow leg cutter, and Sutherland chips it back towards the bowler. And Arundhati Reddy almost had it in her hand, but eventually she drops it. That is a big catch there. That could have been a double wicket over, and that could have put India through to the lower batting order of Australia here. 121 for 6 after 14. That's the scenario out here in Sydney. So, to all the listeners who have joined us, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist who has been working as a sports journalist in India for 4 years and in New Zealand for about 3 to 4 years. And then, due to my 5th battle with cancer, I had to return back to India. And since the last 2.5 years, I've been battling cancer. And now that I've entered remission, I've started something like this on the YouTube platform so that I continue my passion for sports, cricket, and sports journalism. And that's why this new channel, YouTube. And I hope I'm doing justice to it. This is just a start. I'm banking on all you guys to show the support and so that I stay motivated. And because of you guys, I'm now under remission. I'm waking up with a purpose, waking up with a motivation because I'm living for my passion. So thank you for giving me this opportunity despite all the struggles in my life. And I hope you stay associated with me for a long term. And please do hit the subscribe button. And please do drop in your chat from which part of the world you're watching this stream. And also let us know who are you rooting for today. Sri Charani into the attack for the 15th over. Here she is running in to bowl to Nicola Carey. She backs away out towards the leg stump, and she is beaten there. The ball pitching outside the off stump and turning into the batter there, and the off stump is rooted here. She will have to depart. Quick wickets here for India here. Successive wickets here. First Wareham, and now Nicola Carey. She will have to depart. Clean bowl there by Sri Charani, too short to cut that, too close, and she backed away towards leg side to manufacture a shot, completely missing the line and length of the ball. The ball was thrown in a little bit slow, and Nicola Carey will have to make the long walk back. She has to depart for 12 runs from 12 balls with a strike rate of 100. Australia in deep trouble now. 121 for 7 in the first women's T20 international here in Sydney here. So let's have a look at the scorecard, how the Australians have fared till now. This is the scorecard. Beth Mooney gone early for 5. Georgia Wall caught Ghosh ball good for 18 runs. And Fee Blitchwith looked promising today, but she was once again undone by Arundhati Reddy. And she fell off a back of a leg delivery on off and got a top edge, and Richa Ghosh taking a catch easily there. And then Ashley Gardner was not in good touch today, falling just for a poor 4 runs there. Ellis Perry looked promising. She looked promising, especially with the way she was playing the shots. She scored 4 boundaries, and she looked extremely a big threat for India, as she has always been through the years. But she was unfortunately dismissed with a good catch by Harmanpreet Kaur, who took a wonderful catch to dismiss her. Once again, Reddy amongst the wickets there. And Georgia Wareham played wonderfully there for 30 of 19. She also looked definitely promising, but she playing a false shot off a full toss and managing to hold out to the cover fielder Deepti Sharma in the cover region. And then Nicola Carey here trying to go for the cut shot and completely missing the line of the ball, and the ball hitting on to the stumps, and the stumps going for a cartwheel there. So that's the story out there. After 14.4 overs, after being put into bat by Harmanpreet Kaur and India, Australia are 123 for 7, and India in a dominating position at this stage. And Sophie Molinix, the new Australian skipper, she's out in the middle. She's been given the charge for the captaincy of the women's team. And this is the beginning of the new era for Australia. How can she take Australia? How will she lead as a player? She's been a wonderful player throughout the years, and this is a great opportunity, and probably this is the right choice. I mean, it would have been a tough call between Ashley Gardner and Sophie Molinix, and Sophie Molinix there, rightly given the captaincy there. It could be debatable, but Sophie Molinix has it in her. She's a leader, and she can definitely lead Australia to the success that's bound to follow in the upcoming years. 124 for 7, and here is Sri Charani coming in between the wickets, and Sutherland steps down the ground, and she goes over the infield there, and the ball just stopping before the boundary rope as Kranti Gaud picks up the ball, running in from the mid-off region, and she'll keep the batters to 2 there. 7 for 126 after 15 overs. Nicola Curry being dismissed in the last over. Annabel Sutherland winning the 2026 Belinda Clark Award. She's been a wonderful player. I mean, what an all-rounder. Annabel Sutherland, what a resource for the Australian women's team and the Australian cricket in general. She's an inspiration for all the youngsters out there. Wonderful bowler, wonderful batter, and what commitment she put it out on the field, and she's been simply marvelous for the Aussies here. And she will have to produce yet another moment of magic here as Australia go into the last 5 overs. They will be somewhere aiming to reach somewhere on 160 with 5 overs to come. 160, 170 should be a good total here. Renuka Singh, who bowled wonderfully in the first spell, bowling 3 overs, has come back has been given the ball now for her 4th over here. 3 overs, 1 for 12. And she's coming in from around over the wicket to bowl to Molnix, and Richa Ghosh is standing up to the stumps here for the Aussie batters here. What a change of era in the Australian women's circuit. I mean, Sophie Molnix being handed the helm of affairs for the Australian women's cricket. This is going to be huge. This is the start of a new era. This is the start of the new Australian era, and definitely the world will be keen to watch how Sophie Molnix leads the Australian team to glory and how things go about for the Australian women's cricket team here. And here is Renuka running into bowl to Sutherland. The ball was bowled full length delivery, and the ball going below the bat there, almost a Yorker length delivery, and that will be a dot ball. She tried to squeeze it towards the point region, but completely missing the ball there. One undone by the pace of the ball there. 7 for 127. Can India wrap Australia here? Can Renuka Singh produce a wicket here? Can she give a breakthrough here? She's running in this time. Slow delivery outside the off stump, full length. She drives it towards the cover region, and Deepti Sharma will comfortably field the ball there. That will be a dot ball there. Australia wouldn't be worried about the run rate. They have a pretty decent run rate, 8.19. They'll be worried about the other column. That is the 7 wickets. Will be bothering them. A wicket or 2 here, and they will be almost at the fag end of the innings here. Renuka Thakur once again beautifully bowled outswing, and wonderful keeping there, and the ball moving away from the batter, and Sutherland going in for the drive, missing the ball, and Richa Ghosh completing the proceeding. She whips the bail away in a flash, and Sutherland has been stumped out. What a wonderful bowling effort there, and great keeping onto the stumps there. 127 for 8, and Australia in deep trouble here. They are losing the plot here out of nowhere since the fall of Ellis Perry, and then Wareham, who started to stabilize the innings. Wareham and Nicola Carey, they put on 41 for 28 at one stage when Australia were 80 for 5, and they went on to make 121 for 6. But wonderful piece of bowling here. 121 for 6, and now 121 for 7, and now we have 127 for 8. This is absolutely lethal. In the span of 8 runs, India has managed to pick up 3 wickets here. Beautiful bowling here from Renuka Thakur. She was impressive in the first spell, and now she's come back in the second spell to torment the Australians. She's an economical bowler. She's swinging the ball in the air, as you saw in the first spell, and this time she moves the ball away from Sutherland, and Richa Singh completing the formality. Wonderful take, and she whips the bail off in a flash there, and India will be eager to wrap this innings as soon as possible. Probably try to wrap them before 140 or 145. That should be the target here. Kim Garth is a new batter out there for the Aussies here. Molnix, the new captain for Australia, the beginning of new era, and India, who have not who would be keen to win against Australia in Australia, especially the T20 circuit, are well within the right space here. They have started this tournament on a very positive note. They have picked up 8 for 1. They reduced Australia 8 for 127 after winning the toss and putting Australia into bat. Once again, wonderfully bowled, a good length delivery outside the off stump, and Garth is happy to tap the ball towards the cover fielders there. No run there. 15.5 overs, 8 for 127. Australia will be definitely hoping that the new skipper out there can produce some partnership here along with Garth here, and then take them somewhere above 150 here. This time, Renuka Thakur for one last time in her spell. Beautiful shot, and it's been well stopped by Renuka Thakur. Off her follow-up, diving to her right, and the ball deflecting and going towards the long on fielder there, and that will just be one run with the end of the 16th over. 128 for 8 Australia. Earlier, India won the toss and put Australia into bat, and Ellis Perry looked promising there, but a good catch by Harmanpreet Singh, and then Beth Mooney playing a loose shot this evening, and that started the fall of the downfall, especially the top of the order, with Renuka Thakur picking the wicket there once again. To all the listeners who joined us at Sports Beyond Cancer, hope you're doing good, hope you're loving this stream, and hope you're enjoying the cricketing spectacle that's been going around all through the world. India taking on Pakistan tonight. The World Cup's been glowing with wonderful stories, wonderful performances. Italy winning their first ever ICC tour game in the first ever ICC tournament in the debut season, beg your pardon. And here is Sri Charani, full length delivery, and a tossed up delivery, beg your pardon, and she's cut it towards the point fielder, and the batter scamper for a quick single there. Please let us know in the chat box, where are you watching this game from, which part of the globe are you watching this game from, and I hope you have hit the like button, because only then the YouTube algorithm will push this stream to other people out there in the world, in the universe, and more people can join in to listen to a stream and watch the match here. This time Sri Charani full toss, not a full toss, a fully tossed up delivery, angling into the pads, and she flicks it away towards the deep mid-wicket region as Smriti Mandana fields there comfortably and throws the ball back to the bowler there. Please let us know. The chat box is waiting for your comments so that we can have a discussion, so that our algorithm pushes it to the other people out there who are interested to watch the women's cricket here. And this time Sri Charani running in to bowl to Kim Garth from between the wickets. Beautifully flighted delivery, comes in with the angle, pitched down middle and turns away from the batter there, and Garth is happy to tap it back towards the bowler there. She's happy to see off Charani's wonderful ball there. And here is Sri Charani running in once again. This time beautiful ball, and short love for length delivery, and she goes for the bull, only managing to get a top edge there. The ball is in the air, and it's safely catched by Renuka Thakur, who stationed herself in the short fine leg region there. An easy catch there for Renuka Thakur, and once again a half tracker. She goes for the full. I think probably it came off the bottom of the bat. She was early into the shot. Sri Charani wonderfully angling it away from the batter there, and an easy catch, and that will be the fall of the 9th wicket for Australia. Australia 130 for 9 here. They will be extremely disappointed here. What is happening out there in Sydney? Is this the new era under Sophie Molnix? She's out there still in the middle. Sophie Molnix as the last batter comes out in the middle there. How much more can the Aussies get here with 3.2 overs left, and Sophie Molnix, the new skipper, will be joined in by the last batter walking out. Brown is out there in the middle. How many more can they get? And thank you for your message there, Gomdi Maharaj. Thank you for watching in all the way from South Africa. I hope you're enjoying the cricket. I hope you're enjoying the cricketing season. I hope you're enjoying how South Africa has been playing, be it the women's cricket there in with women's cricket in Pakistan versus Pakistan, or be it how the South African cricket has been growing through the ranks in the past few years. And how they have been performing in the ongoing ICC Men's T20 World Cup. What a time to support South Africa, and what a time to be a South African fan. This of the past couple of years. I mean. The way they played yesterday against the Kiwis, definitely Aiden Markram take a bow. He's batted beautifully, and how Marco Jansen and the boys, all the pacers who have been cranking 140 plus deliveries, bowling 140 plus Yorkers, the likes of Rabada and Lungi Engiri, bringing in those variations, especially with his off cutters and leg cutters, and they have been absolutely brutal the past 2 years. And unfortunate they couldn't get their hands on the 2024 trophy there. It was their games to lose, with especially 30 required of 30. I don't know what happened there. They panicked under pressure, and unfortunately this time I'm definitely hoping, with the depth of the squad they have, they must definitely lay their hands on the silverware, especially in this white ball format. And then you're going on to win on the test championships. Absolutely gold mine stuff, golden period here for South Africans here. And rightly they have been cruising through this ICC T20 World Cup. Apart from the slight scare against the Afghanistan can be a tough opponent for any team on their given day. They are absolutely a lot of potential in Afghanistan team, and they're definitely showing their class against South Africa there. Lucky reprieve against Afghanistan, but definitely South Africa seem to be looking to go a long way in this series. And Sophie Molnix is out there in the middle. She will have to brew something to take Australia to safety. 150. They will be at least looking to get somewhere close to 150 here. Just last 3 overs left here. What can Australia get here? Can Molnix play some big shots here? She walks down the tracks and she goes up in the air, and that will be a couple of bounces towards the long on region there, as Jemima Rodrigues throws the ball back to the keeper there. Poor shot. Didn't get good connection on that. No power behind that shot. And thank you, Gom the Maharaj, for your mess. Yes, also India. Yes, India is also playing wonderfully here in the T20 International Series. But the big test will be against Pakistan today. That's going to be a great encounter today, coming in from the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo. I hope you will be staying tuned for that coverage too. We will be live here on Sports Beyond Cancer to bring you the game live from the Colombo here. And with that said, to all the new listeners, hope you hit the subscribe button and hope you support my cause, support my fight against cancer as I enter the remission. This has been my 5th battle with cancer. The past 2.5 years I've been bedridden, and because I've entered remission, I'm taking this opportunity to at least follow my passion for sports journalism via this YouTube platform. I'm extremely new to YouTube, so kindly bear with me if I do any mistakes regarding the stream and the OBS and stuff. As you can see, my screen there is not much sorted. It's absolutely not structured, so kindly excuse me in those regards. So that has been my story, and this is just a start. We are on the learning curve. We will learn along the go. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please don't forget to hit the like button, because only then the YouTube algorithm pushes our channel and the stream to the other people out there. So that said, Australia 131 for 9 after being put into bat by India there. But this time Arundhati, a leg cutter there. The ball is in the air and it just goes over the fielder there in the mid-off region, and that'll just be one run there. She went for the drive, probably got the outside edge, and that'll just be one run. Arundhati, she's bowled brilliantly today. 3 overs, 3.4 overs, 3 wickets for 21 runs. She's cramped the Australian batting top order with wonderful variations here. She's running in this time to Molnox. A Yorker length delivery outside the off stump. She's tried to squeeze it past the fielder there between the point and the short third man, but a wonderful fielding there by Deepthi Sharma. She puts in the dive towards her right, stopping the ball and quickly throwing the ball back to Risha Ghosh, the keeper. But the batters have sufficient time to scamper for a quick single there. .133 for 9 after 17.5. The run rate 7.46. Brown is on strike now, ready, running in for one last time in this innings as she bowls. She's cleaned her up. A beautiful ball, change of pace there, a leg cutter, and the batter there completely undone by the variation there. She was waiting for the ball. The ball kept slow on her, and she couldn't manage to get any piece of wood onto that, and the cherry crashing into the off stump there, and the bails gone for a begging there, and Richa Ghosh is happy that seeing the bails go off, and so is Arundhati Reddy picking her fourth wicket of the picking one more wicket of the last ball of a spell there. She picks up 4 here, Arundhati Reddy, and she's bowled wonderfully. 4 wickets for her. For 22 runs, and Australia have been bowled out for 132. What a strong performance here by the Indian cricket team here. They came in and won the toss down under and bowled the Australians out for 133. Especially at one stage they looked extremely promising, especially when Georgia Warham and Nicola Carey had built that 41 run partnership, 121 for 5. They were 121 for 5 at one stage, and for the next 12 runs they have lost 12 wickets, 5 wickets, beg your pardon. For the next 12 runs they have lost 5 wickets. That is an immense collapse, and due credit where it should be, and the Indian bowlers have been clinical. Reddy picking up 4 for 22, Sharani wonderful 2 for 14, and Renuka 2 for 14, and Deepthi 1 for 19. In the Indian bowlers are absolutely critical. They showed no mercy here tonight. They wanted to get done with the innings as soon as possible, and Australia being dismissed for 133 of their 18 overs, and a wonderful start here for the Indian campaign here. They will be they will be eager to get their proceedings go under the positive direction. Things can get tough down under, especially in Australia, and Indians making their intent clear here that they are here to fight, compete, and they will give Australia a tough run for the money, and the Indians rightfully doing so, winning the toss, putting the opposition into bat, the home team into bat, and then restricting them to 133, but not just restricting, bundling them out for 133. What a start to the campaign. We'll have to look at how the Indian batters come out and approach this game, and this is going to be an exciting contest here. India will be eager to get the 133 runs off the 18 overs. That's been the story so far. So in the other game, the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, United States of America have won the toss and opted to bat against the Namibia there, and they are batting beautifully. They are 65 for no loss. The great start by Munang Patel, the captain. He's batting on 41 of 21. What a start here for USA in the other game here. But here we're coming back to this game. India have absolutely managed to start this campaign down under in a beautiful fashion, winning the toss, putting the opposition home team into bat, and then they started off a flyer, especially taking the wicket of Mooney was an absolute goldmine. Beth Mooney can be absolutely devastating. She can be absolutely lethal at the top. You know how well she plays, and she's a long. She carries her bat through the innings more than often, and we were extremely lucky to get her. She played a loose shot, and that opened the gates for Australia. And then Ellis Perry walked out, and she started to look extremely promising. But a good catch there from Harmanpreet Kaur, the Indian skipper, sending back Perry. That was probably one of the biggest moments in this game, because that gate. The wicket of Ellis Perry was extremely crucial, and she falling for 20 of 11, and Ashley Gardner were falling cheaply for 4 runs today, unfortunately, and Georgia Wareham and Nicola Carey were stitching a partnership of 40 runs, but Georgia falling off a full toss here, holding out to cover a poor shot there. She gifted a wicket there, and then that was the end of the collapse there. That was the start of the collapse there. From 121 for 5, Australia collapsed all out for 133 within a span of 11 runs. They completely collapsed, and that is the story out here in the middle for the women in blue, as they bundled out Australia 133 all out. And in the bowling column, Renuka Singh, beautiful as ever, 4 overs, 14 runs, 2 wickets. What a beautiful spell she's been bowling all throughout the innings. First with a new ball, wonderful spell, and she comes back in the second spell, beautifully picking up yet one other wicket here, and she's completed with 4 overs, 2 maiden, 4 overs, 1 maiden, and 14 for 2 there. And Kranti Gaur a little bit on the expensive side, but 3 overs, 39 runs and 1 wicket, especially on your first tour to Australia. And Shriyanka Patel, 2 overs, 24. She was a bit expensive. And Arundhati Reddy is the star of the show for India here, beautifully bowling those 4 overs, getting 4 for 24. And Deepthi Sharma 1 for 19, and Sri Charani. She's been a revelation since the time she's walked out to the Indian cricket team. I mean, the way she gets in those angles, coming in from the uh, left arm spinner with those angles, and she gets the ball to drift, grip through the surface, and the ball pitches and that extra bounce turning away from the batters. She's been so wonderful since the arrival to the Indian circuit, and that's the end of the Australian batting here in Sydney. 133 bundled out, and thank you Gome the Maharaj. Good luck for India waiting for win. Yes, yes, definitely we need all the luck in the world. Today's a big game, and we'll have to see how things go about, and how things turn out for India. It's going to be more than the game. It's we are all waiting to watch some good, exciting cricket there. A good battle between the bat and ball. Good quality cricket to watch out for. That's what keeps the cricket fans glued to this game. Beautiful game here. So extremely keen to watch some good cricketing atmosphere here tonight, so that we get to see some great cricketing action out there in the middle here in the RPS Stadium, the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo. I hope you all are doing good, and I hope you all are enjoying the stream. Please do let us know in the comment box where you're watching the game from, and also who are you rooting for in this Australia versus India game from Sydney. And also let us know the feedback about how you're enjoying this live stream, or if there is any critical criticism that you would like to give, so that we can improve on it and grow as a person and character. So thank you very much for being here on Sports Beyond Cancer. And let's also try to cover the Australian game here, which is happening there in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Let's have a look at it. USA have started on a high note. They are going wonderfully well, with Monank Patel taking a getting a good start there today. He's been batting very aggressively. He's showing some intent out there, the USA skipper. So let's see what's happening out there in the USA game. So he's been a promising star for USA, and today he is showing out his potential. They're batting with purpose. They're purposely batting with intent there. And USA 68 for 1 after 66.5 overs. That's the the scene out there in. Beg your pardon, I forgot where they're playing the game. I think it's Chennai. I think it should be Chennai. Yes, at the MA Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. And so here we go. 69 for 1 after the end of 7 overs. We'll be back for the chase in a moment here. Stay tuned here on this channel on Sports Beyond Cancer. So there you go. Welcome back to the chase. The Australian women actually are back onto the field now, and the target there for India is going to be 139 here on this wicket here in Sydney. 134, beg your pardon. And as we also cover the game from the MA Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai, USA, are 84 for 1. In the Group A encounter after they opted to bat, won the toss early and decided to bat first in this afternoon here in Chennai. So a lot of cricketing spectacle going around the world, and this has been a good weekend for us to cover a lot of games, to witness a lot of cricketing stories across the world. A great start for India down under. They have bowled wonderfully, and now they will have to come out and get that 134 runs on board to get the much required victory for India and start their campaign on a wonderful note here. So there you go. We managed to squeeze in two scoreboards into the one layout here, and hopefully we'll be able to get some updates in the other game too, where the USC are taking on Namibia. So Smriti Mandana and Shefali Verma are out there in the middle for India, and Smriti Mandana is off the mark with a single there. And Brown is into the attack. She will be keen to get some early breakthroughs in this innings to put India on the back foot because with such a low target here. Here is Brown running into bowl to Shefali Verma. In the power play, Shefali Verma is extremely dangerous, and here she is on the strike to take on Brown here. Here is Brown running in to bowl to Verma, angling it into the pads, and she tucks it away towards the deep fine leg region there. Will it go to the boundary? Now the ball's been stopped, and that'll only be a single here. One run to Shefali Verma, and she's off the mark too. India will have to play wonderfully cautiously in this power play, and Australia will be keen to pick up some early wickets here to put some pressure back on the Indian camp after India have the upper hand after dismissing Australia for a mere 134 on this Sydney wicket here. To all the listeners of Sports Beyond Cancer, I hope you're enjoying the commentary. I hope you're enjoying the show. We have a blockbuster in here, a double header today as we continuously. And this time a Yorker length delivery onto the pads, and she clips it away towards the deep fine leg region. That'll be just one run there, and Smriti Mandana is moves to 2 runs, and India 3 for no loss en route to the target of 134. In the other game, where in Chennai, USA opting to bat first, and they are cruising wonderfully 89 for 1, and Monank Patel has been dismissed. He's been caught. He goes for the sweep shot, and the ball's in the air, and he's been caught there. Monank Patel, a wonderful knock of 52 there, and he will have to depart there. And Brown running in to bowl, wonderful good length ball here, and she's tapped it towards the deep mid-wicket region, and that'll be single here for Shefali Verma. And in the men's game, they are out in Chennai. What a wonderful batting approach there by the USA skipper Monank Patel. He scored a wonderful 52, and he would have to depart here. Good luck, India, waiting for win. And thank you for your comment there, Gam the Maharaj. Definitely, India needs all the luck today in this game in Sydney. They would want to start the campaign on a high note down under in Australia. This time, a shot of a length delivery, and Smriti Mandana goes for the pole, and the ball going away towards the deep mid-wicket region, and it's stopping just before the ropes there. Pretty slow outfield there today, and probably thick grass out there in the outfield, and the ball stopping there before the boundary, and that'll be just 2 runs for Smriti Mandana as India move on to 6 for no loss. Smriti Mandana on strike. 133 for the target this time. A full length delivery, and she was early into the shot, and the ball just going past her inside edge, and Beth Mooney collecting the ball there. That'll just be a dot ball. No damage done there. After the end of the first over, 6 for no loss. India chasing the target of 134 there. And here Sanjay Krishnamurthy will be joining Mukamalla in the other game there in Chennai in the men's game there. Mukamalla was impressive for USA in the last game, and he has been in sensational form. Sanjay, we all know all the potential he carries, and unfortunately did not make any runs in the past 2 games, and he'll be keen to put some runs on board today. As you see the scoreboard, USA 90 for 2. We have managed to squeeze in 2 scoreboards. We'll be focusing mainly on the women's game here. Once this ends, we'll completely shift towards the men's game there. But here India down under, what a start to the campaign here. They have managed to bowl out Australia for 133, and sensational effort from the entire team. Renuka Thakur Singh at the start and with the death, and then Arundhati Reddy, she's bowled exceptionally well. 4 overs for 20 plus odd runs, and that's the story so far out there in the middle, as Kim Garth is gearing up to bowl into her first over. Sophie Molyneux, a new era for the Australian women's circuit there. She's been given the helm of things here in the Australia, replacing Healy here as a skipper here. Wonderfully ball. The ball was moving away from the batter and kept a little bit low, and Shefali Verma, as expected, trying to go for the expansive drive and completely missing it. That'll just be a dot ball. A poor shot there from Shefali Verma. She was early into the shot and was in no position to play the shot there. And Kim Garth wonderfully taking the ball, moving the ball, shaping the ball away from the batter there. And Shefali Verma once again all set to face Kim Garth there. Kim Garth running in, and this time once again an outswinger outside the off stump, but this time a lot of width there, and it was a half volley, and Shefali Verma wouldn't miss out on that. She smashed it over the infield, the ball sailing over the cover region there, one bounce there and into the boundary fence there, and the Indian fans down under there in the Sydney Stadium are all on the toes waving the Indian flag there. A beautiful way for India. Is it a 6 or a 4 there? Let's have a look at the replay. Seemed like it went for a 4 there. Oh my god, it's a 6. It's a big 6 here. Beg your pardon. A 74-meter 6 over the mid-off region. Shefali Verma going with the stride. What a wonderful stroke there from Shefali Verma. Garth running in this time. This is the length you need to bowl to Shefali Verma. No room there. Angling into her body, angling into the pads, and Shefali Verma happy to tap it down towards the mid-on fielder there. To all the listeners, to all the listeners here, this is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist. Welcome you all to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is a new venture for me because I started this journey because I am suffering cancer for the 5th time and I've entered remission. So I thought, why not I continue my passion for sports journalism? I did not want to give up on passion for sports journalism just because of cancers at the age of 35 cancers. So this is just a new start. I hope to receive your support and also receive your feedback, and also hit the like button so that more people get into the stream, and also waiting to have a chat in the chat box. Let us know from where you're watching this game and whom are you rooting for. It would be either the India versus women's game, or it could be either the Namibia versus USA game. So please let us know in this double header stream of the cricketing spectacle, and we are mainly focusing on the women's game, and we'll shift to the men's game once this game culminates. So 13 for no loss after 1.4 overs, and Kim Garth has given 7 runs after 4 balls. She's into a first over. Who can provide Australia the initial breakthrough? They will be looking for early wickets here. A couple before the power play will do a world of good for them, because then the target will start looking like 150. The target of 134 will start looking like 150 if they manage to get 2 wickets initially here. 13 for no loss, and Sophie Molyneux is having a word with Kim Garth here. Probably change in the field for the left-hander there, Smriti Mandana. Could they be bowling a short ball here, or just a change of tactics here, trying to shift the momentum here with a short break here? And Kim Garth running in to bowl to Smriti Mandana, and it was angling on the pads, and she tucks it away towards the mid-wicket region. No run there. And in the men's game there, the Beg your pardon. The Namibian skipper managing to get the wicket of Sanjay Mukamalla, who's been wonderful in the last game, and a good catch out there in the day. The ball was ball shot, and he tried to hit it over the long on region, but he's been caught there in the day. Beautiful catch there by the fielder Mukamalla, who hit a couple of boundaries, who was looking promising yet again. He will have to depart. Mukamalla making way for 17 of 18. Beg your pardon. Hit two for beg your pardon. Saitaija Mukamalla will have to depart for 17 of 18 there in the game here in USA versus Namibia happening at the MA Chidambaram here. And here is Kim Garth. Kim Garth running in to bowl to Smriti Mandhana. And she'll be keen to get a breakthrough here so that they get into the Indian batting order. This time a slow one angling into the pads, and Smriti Mandhana, the ball stopping onto her. She's chipped it in the air towards the deep fine leg region. That'll just be one run. And with that, the end of the second over, India are 14 for no loss en route towards the chase of 134 set by Australia. What a wonderful start down under for the Indian women here. They would be eager to get their win this campaign, especially in the T20 format. Down under, India will be extremely eager to get the T20 win against Australia in Australia. That would mean something for the world champions to win against the mighty Aussies, who always dominated the game here in Australia. And India have had a poor performance over the past year against Australia here in Australia. They would be eager to put all those behind and get a winning start here tonight in the Sydney. As we already look poised towards it. The bowlers have done their job. Can the batters now get them the win here? Smriti Mandhana and Shefali Verma en route towards the stage and en route towards that mission here. 14 for no loss, and here is Brown into her second over. She's running in to bowl from over the wicket to Smriti Mandhana, wide outside the off stump, a little bit shorter length, and Smriti Mandhana tries to cut it towards the point region, only managing to drop it towards the point region, and that'll be a dot ball there. Australia will be looking for early wickets here, because that will be the key to success here with such a low target on board. If they manage to get a couple of wickets in this power play, the 134 target will start to seem looking like a 150, 160 plus. They will be eager to get at least Smriti Mandhana or the likes of Shefali and one more batter. This time bowled wide outside the off stump, extremely wide outside the wide guidelines, and that will definitely be a wide ball. She will have to come back and bowl the ball once again. To all the listeners out there, thank you for coming into Sports Beyond Cancer. I hope you're enjoying the show. Please hit that like button and drop in a chat, because that's when the YouTube algorithm will show a stream to the other people's home pages, and that's the only when more people can join into our journey. We have been putting in the effort, so please do a bit of favor and hit that like button, and also let us know in the chat. Once again, another white ball outside the off stump, and she'll have to bowl it once again. So let us know in the chat box, where are you watching this game from, which part of the country or which part of the globe, and also you can let us know whom are you rooting for today. It could be irrespective of the any game you're watching, either the USA versus Namibia or the India versus Australia women's here. And Brown running in the ball to Smriti Mandhana outside the off stump, a shot of a length delivery, and she's tried to cut it towards the cover point fielder there, but doesn't manage to pierce the infield there. That'll be a dot ball. This is the start of a new era under Sophie Molinix, and this seems to be a shift of helm here in the Australian women's circuit, and we need to see how Sophie Molinix goes on to carry her legacy as a captain here. And here is Brown, this time a full length delivery, and Smriti Mandhana opening the full face of the bat, and Guy trying to drive the ball through the covers, but unfortunately hitting it straight towards the cover there, but all along the ground. That'll be a dot ball there. 2.3, none for 16. And Shefali Verma motivating, encouraging Smriti Mandhana from the other end, and asks us to keep going and not to worry about the dot balls. 3 dot balls on the trot, but nevertheless 2 wides have come in this over. Smriti Mandhana, 5 runs of 9 balls, and here she is ready to face Brown here. Brown is running in. This time a leg cutter here, a beautifully bowled leg cutter. It finds the top edge, unlucky to go past the keeper, and it just goes towards the third man boundary region. And Kim Garth running backwards from the short third man region manages to cut the ball just within time, and that'll just be 2 runs there for India. Probably they should have gone in for the 3 runs. Poor running by the batting pair out there. A back of the hand delivery, and Smriti Manandana early into the shot goes down on one leg and tries to sweep the ball only to find the top edge. And 2 runs there, nevertheless, for India there. And in Chennai, USA 108 for 3 after 12.4 overs. The run rate 8.43. USA are batting wonderfully there. They are looking to get somewhere close to 190, 180. They should be looking to get to somewhere close to 180, 190 with the current run rate that they have been batting so far. And they definitely look like getting there, as Myberg is into the attack to bowl to Milind Kumar there, and Milind Kumar tapping it towards the long on region for 1 run there. So that's been the story so far. They are in the Chennai, and they will be definitely keen to get a 1 more win into the name USA, especially against the likes of Namibia. And the umpires, the ball's been sent upstairs in the women's game here in Sydney, as Kim Garth's trying to pull the ball into the boundary, into the field of play, beg your pardon, and that'll be just 2 runs, I guess. And Darius Brown into the attack. This time a short of a length delivery outside the off stump. Will this be a dot ball? Absolutely, that'll be a dot ball. No signal there from the umpire in regards to wide. For a moment I thought the ball was gone way beyond the wide guidelines, but nothing there. That'll just be a dot ball. And here is Darius Brown running in for one last time into this over to bowl to Smriti Mandhana. Once again, a back of the hand delivery. Once again, for the second time in the over, Smriti Mandhana has failed to read her hand. She goes early into the shot, and she has a big smile on her face. Once again, she going for the fall shot there. She goes for the big sweep shot, only to manage to get a ball, get the ball on the bottom edge, and it runs away towards the point fielder there. A dot ball there. She has a sarcastic smile on her face. She has missed the reading the ball from the back of her hand for the second time in this over. And with that, the end of the over. After the 3 overs here, India are 18 for no loss, and they require 116 runs from 102 balls. Australia will be eager to pick up early wickets here, as Nicola Carey is gearing up to bowl a first spell here. This time back here in Chennai, Milind Kumar has been joined Sanjay Krishnamurthy. Milind Kumar is batting on 5 and Sanjay on 10, as USA are 110 for 3 of 12.5. They are slowly starting to get that platform to go for the final onslaught from the last 5 overs, and they are definitely looking promising to go somewhere close to 200 or 190. They'll be extremely happy to get there. Coming back to Sydney, Nicola Carey is running in to bowl to Verma. A short of a length delivery, straying down the leg, and Verma rocks back and pulls it away towards Ellis Perry, stationed in the deep square leg region. That'll just be 1 run for Shefali Verma. 19 for no loss. India steadily marching ahead en route this chase of 134. India will be extremely eager to get their down under campaign with a winning note here, and send out a statement to the opposition, the champion team, that we are here to win and we are here to compete. It doesn't matter whether we are playing at home or whether we are playing down under. This time the ball's been bowled too wide, away outside the off stump. Australia can't afford these kind of extras, especially with the score they have put on board. 2 wides in the last over, and once again a poor bowling there, extremely outside the off stump, outside the wide guidelines, and a great stuff there from Beth Mooney to collect that, standing up onto the stumps there. 3.1 overs, 20 for no loss. Here is Carey running in once again outside the off stump. That could have been a wide, but Smriti Mandhana deciding to tap it towards the point fielder there. That will just be a dot ball. Carey running in, this time banks it in short, and Smriti Mandhana rocks back and pulls it towards the deep mid-wicket region, and Georgia Warham doing the proceedings out there in the deep, and she'll restrict the batters to only 1 run there. So 21 for no loss of 3.3 overs here in Sydney, And going back to Chennai, the USA are 113 for 3, and Milind Kumar is trying to build the partnership there with Sanjay Krishnamurthy. And here comes Kerry in Sydney, and she's bowled. And Shefali Verma smashed it way into the deep mid-wicket region, and the ball going and crashing into the advertising stand there. 6 runs there in the cow corner region. The ball was angling into the batter there. Probably an off-cutter. She's rolled her fingers, but that was really clearly spotted by Shefali Verma. She waited for it. It was a little bit on the shorter side, and Shefali Verma goes for the wild slog, and she's managed to clear the fence with ease. She has a lot of power in those shots, and definitely you all could witness it there. Beautiful shot for 6 there. Shefali Verma, 16 of 8. She's batting beautifully at the strike rate of 200. And once again, an extra here. Australia won't be happy. A lot of extra here. Kerry bowling it wide outside the leg stump, and that'll be an extra ball. She's running back to bowl the next ball. This time back of the hand delivery, and the ball keeping low on the batter outside the off stump, and Shefali Verma cuts it through the infield. The ball going past the cover region, and it goes past, teasing the fielder there who's tracing it back, Sophie Molinix, and it runs away in the boundary. The ball eventually winning in the air, and teasing Molinix until the end there. The ball slowly trickling down towards the rope. What a wonderful shot there from Shefali Verma. Rocks back, and she cuts it through the cover region, and 4 runs there for Shefali Verma in India. She's been sending out a statement here. Wonderful bat. This time an off cutter here from Nicola Carey, and Shefali Verma tries to drag it towards the mid-wicket region, and the ball just one bounce short of the fielder there in the mid-on region. That was almost in the air, almost a catch there. Not a good connection from the bat, but nevertheless she survives. 4 overs, none for 33, and 15 runs coming off this over. Expensive over for USA, Australia, and India will be extremely happy with that over. 4 overs, none for 33, en route the chase of 134 here in the Sydney ground in Sydney. In Chennai, under the hot sun there, it's drinks break there between the USA versus Namibia game. USA 116 for 3 after opting to bat off the 14 overs. Sanjay is batting on 13 of 11, and Milind is batting on 8 of 7. That's the scenario out there in the MA Chidambaram Stadium here. But coming back to Sydney, India are looking to get their first win and start the campaign on a winning note, especially down under here in Australia. It's extremely tough conditions for India here down under, and you've seen in the past that India has struggled there under the Australian conditions and the Australian grounds here, and definitely they're making out a statement there that we have evolved as a team, and we will fight for the nation despite being away or despite being home or away, because we know that this time she's holed out here. Sophie Molnix, the first ball into her spell as the captain here, and Shefali Verma has to depart. The ball banged in short into the batter, angled into the batter, and she's hit it straight towards the down the throat of the only fielder stationed there out in the deep mid-wicket region. Warrenham taking an easy catch there, straight down her throat, and she completes the proceedings. And Sophie Molinix is elated there. She knows the importance of Shefali Verma. She can take the game away as quick as possible, and there walks in Shefali Verma, dismissed for 21 of 11. Caught Warrenham, ball Molinix. Wonderful start. Good intent shown there by Shefali Verma, but unfortunate there to find the only fielder stationed out in the deep. And Sophie Molinix starting her captaincy era on the right note, picking a wicket of the first ball, and Jemima Rodrigues walks down to the middle to join Smriti Mandana. And India now 33 for 3 after 4.1 overs. To all the listeners out there, hope you're enjoying the commentary, hope you're enjoying the games, hope you're watching either of the India versus Australia women's game or the Australia USA versus Namibia game. I hope you're enjoying the show. Please do hit the like button, and also let us know whom are you rooting for today, whom are you supporting today, irrespective of the games. Please do let us know in the comment section, because that will help the YouTube algorithm to push our channel to other people and push our channel on other people's homepage. So that will be extremely kind of you to do that. Just a like button, and also let us know where you're watching this game from. Just like our friend Kam the Maharaj told us that he's watching from South Africa. Which part of the globe are you guys watching this game from? And Sophie Molnix Here she is once again coming into Rodriguez. Can one wicket bring two? Will this be a double wicket over? Can Australia pile up the pressure back on India? Sophie Molnick's a shot of a length delivery. You can't hold that to Jemima Rodriguez. She will hit it through the point region, even in her sleep there. Poor ball, especially to Jemima. She's extremely strong in that region. She rocks back, waits for it, and cuts it past the diving point fielder. And the ball rolling away into the boundary fence there. 4 runs there, beautifully played there. Did not try to hit it too hard. Gently placed the ball, cut the ball between the gap, and 4 runs to her name. And what a way to get off the mark in Sydney. What a way to get your first runs in this particular tour down under. Jemima Rodriguez is well off the mark with the boundary there. This is the length you need to bowl to Jemima. Wonderfully bowled, drifting in, tossing the ball into the air, in the air on the middle leg stump, and the ball turning away from the border. And Rodriguez drives it towards the mid-off region, and they managed to pick up a single there. 38 for 1 after 4.3. India well en route towards this chase of 134. 96 runs required from 93 here for India, and this should be an easy chase to begin their campaign on a winning note down under here in Australia. India have not been that great with not get that great with performances here in Australia during their earlier tours, but this time the team definitely believes in themselves. This time they have come to take on the mighty Australians and prove the statement that we are not worried about the conditions, we are not about the playing down under or away from home. We are here to fight, we are here to compete, and irrespective of all the externals, we will only focus on all the controllables, and we are here to win. And once again, Smriti Mandhana this time a shot of a length delivery. She goes for the sweep shot, pull shot, beg your pardon. The ball going away towards the boundary in the deep square leg region. 4 runs from Smriti Mandhana. That will do a word of good for Smriti Mandhana. She's been struggling to time the ball since she came, and this will probably lift her confidence back. The ball was banged in, tossed in a ball a little bit short, beg your pardon, and Smriti Mandhana rocking to the back foot and easily guiding the ball, pulling the ball in the gap region. And that'll be 4 runs for Smriti Mandhana there. 101 for 42 India after 4.4 overs. The 27 is the DLS pass score. Are there any signs of rain there? We are having a look at the DLS pass score there. 27 there, and Molnick's running in. This time change of sides for a wonderfully fighted, and the ball was meant to be drived, and Smriti Mandhana presenting a straight bat and driving it past the cover fielder there, and the ball going away into the boundary. 4 runs there in the cover region. Smriti Mandhana, she's finally managed to get her eyes in, and she's finally managed to get the perfect timing out there on this sort of a wicket there. 4 runs there, and India seem to be looking to march away with the game here with how things are proceeding here in Sydney. Beautifully ball, well tossed up delivery outside the off stump, and the ball curling into the batter there. Smriti Mandhana happy to drive it towards the mid-on region, and that will be a dot ball to end the over. After the end of 5 overs, India 46 for 1. And in the other game in Chennai, USA 137 for 3. Milind Kumar batting on 15 of 10, and Sanjay Krishnamurthy is batting wonderfully. He is raced away to 27 of 15 and is batting somewhere close to 180 or 175 strike rate there. He's batting beautifully there. USA will be definitely looking at getting somewhere close to 180, 185, 190 at the rate which they are going there. Let's hope to see how they fare in the next 5 overs here as we come back to Sydney here. Sydney for the women's game, the India versus Australian game here. We have not been able to receive much viewership for this game. Just 400 people in the past 1 hour. So please do hit the like button so that our channel reaches, our stream reaches to the homepage of many people here. Garth back into the attack this time, angling down the leg. Poor ball to bowl to Rodriguez, and she flicks it away towards the boundary in the deep fine leg region there. Ellis Perry putting in the dive, coming in from the deep mid-wicket region. Full stretch dive, and the ball going past her into the ropes. 4 runs there. The ball was angled into the pads, but way down the leg side, and that was enough for Jemima Rodriguez, who tickles it down towards the deep fine leg region. 4 runs there for Jemima Rodriguez. She started the game with a bang, and the DLS par score is 29 as the rain has started to pour here in Sydney. The umpire has called in for the groundsmen to cover the ground, and probably the players are going out, and Jemima Rodriguez protecting her bat from the rains, and the players walk off the pitch here. This is a sad story out there in Sydney. India were looking to go for a win here. They are batting beautifully, 50 for 1. Nevertheless, just that now the 5 overs have been completed. The DLS par score will come into play. The 29 runs was the DLS par score, and India well ahead of it by 21 runs, just in case the rain completely starts showering for the rest of the time here. So 50 for 1, India well placed, 21 runs ahead by in terms of the DLS, just in case the rain continues to go on for a long time. So that's the story out there from here in Sydney. India 50 for 1 after 5.1 overs. The DLS par score is 20. So Mandana batting on 16, unbeaten of 17, and Jemima Rodriguez walked in. She's faced 3 balls and already hit 2 beautiful shots. So one square cut and one flick down towards the deep fine leg region there. So 50 for no loss after 5.1 overs, chasing a target of 133. So that's the scenario out here in the Sydney cricket ground. We'll be back soon here as India will be looking to start their campaign on a high note down under and set the proceedings right from the word go. The news there from Sydney. The rain will be halting play here as the players are heading back towards the dressing room. We'll have to wait for more action there from the Sydney cricket ground. And as we shift towards the men's cricket game in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, USA 150 for 3. 151 for 3 of 16.1 overs. You have your scorecard on your screen right now. We'll be continuing with the women's game once the play resumes here. Until then, 151 for 3 here. USA against Namibia after opting to bat. They are looking promising, especially Sanjay Krishnamurthy, the way he's batting and timing the ball there. He's there in the middle this time. He's gone inside out for Trumpelman, and he's been taken in the deep. Beautiful catch. Oh, has he dropped it? I think he has dropped it in the end. He has dropped it in the end, I guess. Or has he taken it? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait for we'll have to look at it once again. He probably took the catch. He completed the catch, and while he tried to get up, he probably dropped the ball. The umpire will have to have a look at this, because we will have to see, because as per the new rules, the fielder will have to be in complete stable position when he's completed the catch. I'm not sure if he was still in the stable position, because when he turned around after taking the catch and while he was about to throw the ball, I think he dropped the catch, and Nitin Menon will have to have a look at this. Was he stable when he had completed the catch there? I mean, was his body position stable, or it was just going to be a big question here, as this is going to be an exciting stuff, and it's been sent upstairs here for the umpire to decide that. And that's been given as not out. As I said, the fielder needs to be in complete control when completing the catch there. And that is a poor sign for Rasmus to look at. He took that catch wonderfully. The ball was traveling over him, and he pulled off a wonderful outstretched catch, diving catch, and they rolled onto the ground, and he completed the catch. And as he was trying to get up, the ball popped out of his hand, and as per the new rules, you need to be in complete control. Only then the catch will be considered. So that is considered as a drop chance here. And Sanjay Krishnamurthy gets a reprieve here, a reprieve of the rarest forms here. Erasmus completing the catch beautifully. A couple of rounds, rolls into the ground, and while he was trying to get up, the ball popping off his hand, and Sanjay Krishnamurthy survives there. What a way to get a chance, get an opportunity, and will he capitalize on that? 151 for 3, 16.1 overs after 9.3 overs here. The Namibian captain is not going to be happy here. Trumpelman, and who's been taken away for 2.1 overs, run for 19. And the fourth wicket partnership now, 48 of 28, and that's been the scenario so far here in the game between Namibia and USA here. To all those people who have joined in to watch the women's game, rain has halted play in the women's encounter, but India are 21 runs ahead of the DL method, DL par score, so nothing to worry there for the Indian women there. 52 or 51 for no loss, I guess, for 51 for 1, I guess. India, they're 29 runs ahead of the DL here, even if the rain starts to take away the most of the time in the rest of the game. So here comes Trumpelman back here in Sydney, back here in Chennai, and he's running into bowl to Milind Kumar on the legs, and he tucks it away towards the mid-wicket region, and the batter will camper for a quick single there. $16 for 2, and Sanjay Krishnamurthy 33 of 19. Here is Trumpelman running in to bowl to Sanjay Krishnamurthy wide outside the off stump, and he sliced it in the air. He lost his control on the grip there, and the bowler fielder there coming in the backward point region misfields the ball. He's managed to get on towards the ball, but unfortunately the ball goes past him. He could have easily held on to it, but that'll be a 4 runs there. Sanjay Krishnamurthy continuing his onslaught there. He's playing fearlessly out there. Poor fielding out there by Lecher. He got around the ball, managed to stop it, and then his trailing leg kicks the ball into the boundary, and the USA fans in the stands are extremely happy here. Sanjay 27 of 20. He is batting wonderfully this time. Half volley in the arc, and Sanjay Krishnamurthy goes big into the stands, deep into the stands in the MA Chidambaram Stadium, over the long off fielder there. All the fielders could do was be mere spectators, and a beautiful 6 there, 31st 6 of USA in this tournament, 162 for 3. USA batting beautifully, a half volley ball outside the off stump, a lot of room there in the hitting arc, and Sanjay Krishnamurthy will not miss out on that. An 88-meter 6 here, and he sails into the 40s here with that beautiful 6 here. Sanjay Krishnamurthy, he is a star for USA. He's shown his potential over the years. He's shown his potential in the previous few games, in the warm-up games, and he's continuing his prime form here, especially after being dismissed cheaply in the last 2 games. This time a wide full toss outside the off stump. Poor bowling there. A lot of width, and he smashed it. Will this be a no ball? Will this be a waist-height no ball? The umpires are going to have a look at it, and definitely they have signaled the waist-height no ball, and he smashed it over the point region there. 6 runs there for Sanjay Krishnamurthy. He's 1 run short of a 50. Erasmus will definitely not be happy. This is like salt rubbing on the wounds, especially the catch he took off Sanjay Krishnamurthy, but could not have complete control. As per the news rules, the fielder should be in complete control of the catch once the catch is completed, and or once the fielder comes back to his standing position. But 72 meters 6 here for Sanjay Krishnamurthy, and the USA camp, probably the family members of the teammates team are extremely happy out there in Chennai. The free hit ball coming up now. Trumpelman running in to bowl Once again, a half volley outside the off stump, and Sanjay Krishnamurthy smashes it this time. A tracer bullet shot there, and the ball crashing into the advertising stands over the wide of long off there. That's a 50 for Sanjay Krishnamurthy. 55 not out of 23 balls. What power hitting by this gentleman here. He's taken the bowler apart. This was a half volley thrown in fiercely wide outside the off stump, and he goes in with the angle, goes in with a straight bat and smashing it, opening the face of the bat over the cover region, and the ball flying like a bullet there into the long off, towards the long off region. 6 runs there for Sanjay Krishnamurthy. What an expensive over this has been. Trumpleman once again wide outside the off stump. He tries to cut and misses the ball this time. This has been an expensive over. 26 or 27 runs coming off it, and that will definitely make USA happy here. What a wonderful over they have on the cards there. And let's see how things goes in the next few overs for USA. They have batted beautifully here until now. Can they get to the 200 mark here? Sanjay Krishnamurthy, take a bow, gentlemen. He's batted out of his skin here. He has given USA the big impetus that they require, especially in this middle overs here. And he's come out with a statement. He's come out with an intent today. This time, Erasmus coming with the round arm action. And that's chopped back towards the bowler there. That'll just be a dot ball there. So here is Millen taking strike towards Erasmus. Erasmus wide outside the off stump, and he tries to go for the big heave on the leg side, only managing an inside edge, and the ball going towards the mid wicket as Erasmus himself goes to collect the ball, and that'll just be 1 run there for the batter there. Trumpleman being extremely expensive with the 27 or 26 run over, and the economy he's been given as 14.33 the economy rate for Trumpleman. Erasmus has bowled wonderfully, picking up 1 for 15 into his second over here. 4 balls, just 3 runs here. Here he is. Once again, round arm action delivery, and this time he smashes it wide of long off, and that'll just be 1 run there. But the current rate, if they continue to go on with the same pace, they'll be reaching 201 runs there comfortably if they continue to bat on with the same pace here, same run rate here, beg your pardon. And Milind Kumar, 25-15. Here he is once again, round arm action outside the off stump, and he's hit it past the cover fielder there, and it'll be cut down at the sweeper cover there. Krishnamurthy was interested in to come back for the second run, but Milind Kumar sending him back. Krishnamurthy, take a bow. Since the moment he walked, he was clear with his intent. He was clear with his mindset. He knew only to bat in the one way, to charge at the bowlers, to take them down. And he hit big shots there, but extremely lucky because Erasmus completed a catch. But unfortunately, the ball popping out of his hand before the fielder could stand back in complete control. So that's an unfortunate reprieve there, courtesy of the new rule put up by the ICC that the fielder needs to be in complete control when he's completed the catch there. So that's the scenario out there. Sanjay Krishnamurthy, 57 of 27, and Monank Patel batted beautifully, the American skipper there, who scored 52 of 30 runs, especially at the start. So that's been the story so far. 18 overs, 180 for 3, 12 balls to go. Can USA cross the 100 run mark here, 200 run mark here, beg your pardon? To all those who have joined in to watch the women's game here, extremely sorry. The women's game, rain has altered player, but do not worry. India is 51 for 1 or something because and they are 29 runs ahead of the DL par score. So that's a good news. And because we have crossed 5 overs, we are definitely eligible for the DL result, DL result here in case the rain manages to storm throughout the game here. So that's a good news for us. We are 29 runs ahead of the DL score here in Sydney. And coming back to the game here in Chennai, USA cruising through 181 for 3 as Trumpelman back into the attack. He's been given the ball once again, and he starts off with a wide ball there. Krishnamurti, how much more can he get here tonight? This evening, beg your pardon. He's batted wonderfully there out there in the middle, and here is Trumpelman running in a low full toss, dipping full toss outside the off stump, and he managed to drive it towards the long on region for 1 run there. Here is Trumpelman running in to bowl to Sanjay here. Wide outside the off stump, and that was in the hitting arc. But this time, the ball flying off the bat and going over the short third man fielder there. And Krishnamurthy will take it on his stride. He wanted to go over the cover fielder there, but it's gone flying over the short third man. And that'll be 4 runs there, opening the face of the bat, and the ball flying over the fielders there. 4 runs there. Krishnamurthy is batting on an all together different wicket here. He has been taking the charge against the Namibians, and he's shown his potential out there. 157 is his strike rate in this series, and he's batting beautifully out there in the middle for USA. Trumpelman bowls in a wide full toss, and Sanjay Krishnamurthy is slicing it towards the sweeper cover, and that'll just be 1 run here. Trumpelman now 50 runs of 3.4 overs. That's the runs he's given here on this Chennai wicket, and he's will have to go back to the drawing board, and he will have to look at his plans, the way he's needs to bowl under such circumstances, how he needs to vary his length and the right spots to hit on such kind of wickets here. Milind Kumar happy to give the strike back to Sanjay here. Last ball coming off the penultimate over here. How much more can the USA get here? How much more can the USA get on this wicket here? Can they get to the 200 mark? They'll be eager to get the 200 mark. 7 balls to go, 12 runs to get. Can Sanjay Krishnamurthy produce a big stroke here? Here is Trumpelman running in, and that's a Yorker length delivery outside the off stump. Wonderfully bowled there, and he's squeezed it away towards the long on, and that'll be just 1 run to end the over, and he will keep the strike here, Sanjay Krishnamurthy, and that'll be the end of the over. 189 for 3 after the end of 19th over here in Chennai here. Erasmus into the attack, round arm action there, bowling it outside the off stump, taking the ball, angling the ball away from the batter. Krishnamurthy pulling it away towards the long on fielder there. That'll just be one run there. This time, Milind Kumar has been dismissed. Erasmus picking up his second wicket of the day this afternoon. A round arm action once again, and he goes in for the big shot towards the long off region, and he's been caught there in the deep. An easy catch there. He went the reverse cup and he's caught it. The ball almost managing to go out of the grasp of his hands. And Erasmus having a laugh here, and Milind Kumar has been dismissed. He has to walk out for 20, caught by Smith, bowler Erasmus, and USA 190 for 4 after 19.24. Can they get to the next 10 runs? Can they get to the 200 run mark? They require 10 runs of 4 balls. Let's see how things go ahead for USA here. One hundred and Shivam Ranjane is out there in the middle for USA. 4 balls to go, and here is Erasmus bowling round arm once again, and he's managed to hit it between the two fielders there in the deep mid-wicket region. That'll be 4 runs here. Kindly excuse us because we are having some streaming issues, especially the broadcast issues. Just that's the case because we are just running a little bit lagging in terms to the telecast we are having at our services. So just kindly excuse. This is a one-time affair, a small glitch, and that's the reason we are lagging a little behind on the broadcast here. This time Erasmus banks it in short outside the off stump, and Shubham Ranjane happy to tap it down towards the long off region and single 1 run there. Okay, there you can see that USA managed to score 199 or 220 overs there. Kindly excuse us because a couple of minutes lagging here on our stream here. So that's been the case. That's the reason I wondered why the scorecard is ahead of us. So kindly excuse on that part. We'll definitely work towards it to rectify it. This time, once again, bowled outside the off stump, and that's the 4 runs. USA racing to 199 for 4 of 19.5. But we already know they're gonna only manage to. They only managed 199, as we can see on the screen on a left. But the stream in our particular network has been lagging. I'm not sure why. Some glitch out there, so that's the case out there. Kindly forgive us for the lag in the stream here. USA managing a low full toss of the last ball, and Sanjay Krishnamurthy missing out on it, and that's the reason USA was stranded on 199. And the target for Namibia will be 200 when they come back into the chase. So that's been the scenario so far. Namibia required 200 runs off the quota of 20 overs, and they will be eager to. USA will be eager to get yet another victory into this tour, in this competition, and that's how the scenes look like. After opting to bat first, they have batted wonderfully here this afternoon here in Chennai, with the likes of Munang Patel, the captain, taking the proceedings right from the word go, scoring 52 of 30 balls, 3 fours and 3 sixes. And Shahan Jahangir looked promising, just like the last game. He plays a cameo of 22 of 18 balls. Saiteja Reddy Mukamalla, who was inspirational, who was absolutely a different class altogether in the last game, scoring 17 of 18. He was struggling a little bit out there. But Sanjay Krishnamurthy, take a bow, who's had a couple of bad outings, especially in the last 2 games. But he was showing some great promising knocks during this warm-up games. He stood tall today, 68 runs of 33 balls. He ensured USA crossed the 200 mark, get to the 199 mark, and set that 200 target. He batted beautifully, 4 fours and 6 sixes. He took the bowlers all apart, and Milind Kumar there giving him company down there with 28 of 20 balls, but unfortunately falling there in the end, going in for a big shot. And Shubham Ranjane, he should have come in earlier too. He's had an exceptional series. He's had an exceptional tour. Shubham Ranjane. He's always amongst the runs against all the teams that he's played so far. Against Pakistan too, he's managed to score a 50, and that will be 199 for 4 for USA. And the target for Namibia will be. The target for Namibia will be 200 on this wicket here. So that's going to be a good, interesting chase out there in the MA Chidambaram Stadium here. And for you, Namibia, the pick of the bowlers would be just given William Myberg and Gerhard Erasmus. William Myberg bowled beautifully. His leg arm breaks. 2 for 22 of 4 overs, and Gerard Erasmus 2 for 27 of 3 overs. They were the pick of the bowlers there for picking up the only wickets there for Namibia. The others were expensive, especially Trumpelman, who was hammered for 26 or 27 runs off his penultimate over, and 4 overs, none for 52 for him, 3 overs, none for 43 for Smith, and 1 over, none for 12 for Haingo. So that's been the story so far for Namibia, and they'll be coming back to chase 200 here on this wicket in the MA Chidambaram Stadium here. So as you all see, we were also covering the women's game between the Australia and the India. They're happening in Sydney. I mean, that's just, unfortunately, the rain has halted play. India were cruising there at 51 or 52 for 1 at the halt of play, and they are after 5.1 overs. So that's the big thing, because it's crossed 5.1 overs, 50 for 1. The DLS comes into play, and with the DL par score just 29, India 21 runs ahead of it. So nothing to worry, nothing of concern for India there. India will be eager to put a good promising show this time and win the tour in Australia. They all they have struggled to capture the Australian continent, and they will be eager to put some promising performances, and this time they definitely look like a champion side. This is new Australia under the new leadership of Sophie Molyneux, and that could be Australia in the development phase, and India could make use of the new leadership because it takes time to get into the process here. So and India rightfully today winning the toss and then restricting them for bundling them out for 133. A dominating performance by Arundhati Reddy there, picking up 4 wickets, and Renuka Thakur with the new ball as well as in the dead, she picking up 2 wickets. They managed to cripple Australia and bundle them out for 130 or 132 or 133, I'm not sure, 133. And in reply, Shifali Verma and Smriti Mandana started with a good intent, and Shifali Verma had to eventually fall caught by Georgia Varam, bowled Sophie Molyneux. Sophie Molyneux picking up a wicket of her first ball under captaincy here, and she had to depart for 21. And with that said, 50 for 1 after 5.1 overs. That's the scenario out there in the middle here. India are 29 runs ahead as per the DL par score, as per the current situation there, and the game's been halted. And here in Chennai, we are waiting for USA to come back for the chase. I hope you're enjoying the game. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please don't forget to share it with your friends, and please don't forget to hit the like button, because only when you do so, the YouTube algorithm pushes this onto the home pages of other people's. Only then will more people walk into the stream. Only then we can have some good conversations. So please drop in your comment in the chat box. Let us know from which part of the country or which part of the globe or wherever you are from watching this game from or watching this telecast from. And also let us know whom are you rooting for today, and also let us know, are you excited for the India versus Pakistan game tonight? So please do let us know in the comment box. We are eager to have a chat and eager to have a conversation. Otherwise it just feels like I'm talking to a camera and I'm not talking to an individual out there. So kindly shower all the love, and the chat box is definitely open here. Please put in your thoughts, and we'll have a discussion while I just come back while I just go out for a small water break. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned here. Welcome back, folks, to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy here, and we are back into this chase here as Ali Khan is running into bowl to Stenkamp and half tracker there. And Stenkamp stands tall and is smashed it towards the deep mid wicket region for 4 runs there. A great start. Positive intent there, shown there for Stenkamp. A poor ball from Ali Khan, banged it short, and Stenkamp starting it right away with the boundaries there, making the intentions clear to the opposition that we will fight, we will go hard on right from the word go. A half tracker and Stenkamp starts the proceedings here. The first boundary and he gets off the mark, and the Namibian camp is excited. The momentum on the right path here, right from the ball go. Ali Khan, an off cutter this time. He tries to take the pace. He tries to remove the pace from the ball, and he tries to cut there. Stenkamp was in no position to play the cut shot. Too close to the bat, and that'll be a dot ball there. The ball was climbing on the ball, probably a cross seam delivery, or it was angling away from the batter, and that'll be a dot ball. Once again, half tracker there, but this time protection out in the deep. He cuts it towards the backward point fielder there for 1 run. Sanjay Krishnamurthy completing the proceedings. That'll just be 1 run there. Finally, we managed to get the lagging issue sorted. Definitely some issue with the internet there, but was extremely confused because the internet, the scorecard on the screen was moving ahead of the scorecard of the broadcast on our screen. So that's the reason I was extremely confused, especially in the last over of the USA's innings there. Kindly forgive me for the lag there in differences between the score and the broadcast there. So Freelink is now on strike, yet to get off the mark, and Ali Khan is running into bowl to Freelink. Here is he coming in, and he's angled the ball into the batter there. The ball just too close, keeping low, and Freelink is absolutely amused there, and so is the wicketkeeper. How on earth did it miss the stumps there? The ball coming in from around the stumps, angling into the batter, keeping low. 141.1 clicks on that ball there, and the ball swinging into the batter, and in swing, and just keeping so low, and feeling guys absolutely amused at how the pitch behaved and how the ball went so low. Here is Khan running in. This time he's wrapped on the pads, coming in from around the wickets. A big appeal there from the American bowler, but nothing doing, says the umpire, and Ali Khan is happy with the decision there. He is walking back. The USA would not be going for a review here. A 5-0 loss after 0.4 overs, and the target 200. To all the folks who have just joined us, thank you for joining in on this Sunday evening to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, trying to bring in sports journalistic style commentary to you right from the comfort of my home, because I'm currently battling cancer for the 5th time, and I've entered the remission phase. So I wanted to continue my passion after being sidelined for 2.5 years due to my treatments, and now that I've entered remission, I can have the time to continue my passion, but this time not from the ground, but this time I'll be trying to cover it from the virtually through the YouTube platform. This is extremely new to me, because I used to cover it from the ground earlier for all those 8 years. So please be kind to me, and show in all the support, and also let us know where you're watching this stream from in the comment box, because the more you comment, the more the engagement increases. It'll feel like more I'm talking to my friends, or more I'm talking to my people out there who are listening to me. So kindly drop in your comment box in the chat box. The chat box is completely open here, and we are covering this 22nd game, 25th game, 26th game, I guess. I'm not sure what game is it. Let's check. In the eye is the 26th game, beg your pardon, 26th game of the World Cup here, and we are covering it from the MA Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai here. And so please hit that like button, and also drop your comment in the chat box, because that will help us grow. That will help us understand that there are people actually listening out there, and we can have a friendly conversation here out in this on this channel here. Milind Kumar has been brought into the attack straight away. He's taking the pace away from the ball there. Monank Patel this time flighted delivery outside the off stump, and he drives it towards the cover region. That'll just be a dot ball there. US Namibia will be eager to get early runs here. They would want to go big and get somewhere close to 50-60 for no loss, or 60 or 65 for 1 here at the end of the power play. This time a beautiful shot. He's played it straight with a straight bat there, and the ball going past the mid-on fielder there. He could have put in the drive, but the ball going past him, and once it goes past him, nothing doing there. The ball races away into the boundary. The outfield is wonderful out here in Chennai, and that'll be the first boundary for Frilling here. Beautiful shot, straight bat. He hits it past the bowler. The mid-on could have put in the dive, but once it crossed him, it's gone into the boundary fence. This time, flighted delivery, pitching outside the off stump and turning away from the batter, and Frilling happy to drive it towards the long off region, and that'll just be one run. Namibia 11 for no loss after 1.3. The target 200 here. This time, Milind trying to bowl the carom ball, I guess, or the finger spinner there. He tried to take the ball away from the batter there, and Stenkamp happy to defend it. And he is eyeing the field there towards the leg side. This time, wonderfully bowled, angling it into the batter, and he's driven it towards the long off region. That'll be one run for Stenkamp. Well. Thank you for logging in on this channel. Please drop in your chat box, and also ensure you hit the subscribe button there. Here is Milind this time from around the wicket, way outside the off stump, and Frilling is driven it through the covers, but Sanjay Krishnamurthy will run towards his right from the long off region, and he'll keep the batters at only 2 runs. And with that, 8 runs coming off the second over. Namibia 14 for no loss. They will be eager to get somewhere around 10 runs an over, so that they set the stage for the middle phase of the tournament, of this innings, of this stage, and they can plan by setting in small targets and try to get somewhere close to 60 or 55 by the end of 6 overs for the loss of 1 or even for the loss of no wickets, and then get to somewhere around 95 to 110 by the end of 10th over, and then get to somewhere around 150 or 145 or 160 by the end of 15th, and then take the game from there. So that should be the planning done in the USA, in the Namibian camp. They shouldn't panic looking at the 200 figure mark, and it seems like they have come out with a statement here. They come out with an intent here, with both the batters showing some positive intent out there in the middle, especially in those first 2 overs. Saurabh Netrawalkar, who was dropped last game, is back in this game, and here he is back in the attack. This time the ball angling away from the batter a little bit on the shorter of length, and he's happy to cut it towards the deep backward point region there, and that'll be one run there. The 34-year-old bowler Saurabh Netrawalkar here, he's been a star over the years for USA. He's been a important aspect of the development of the USA cricket there. Going in from India, he's been exceptional, picking up 41 wickets of 44 matches with an economy of 7.2 in his career for USA. Here is Saurabh Netrawalkar running in to bowl to Frilling. He shuffles across the off stump, and he is tucked it away towards the mid wicket there. Ali Khan fielding the ball there. That'll just be a dot ball. I hope you all have hit the subscribe button. Still waiting for you to hit the comment on the chat box, because that will definitely boost our confidence, definitely boost our visibility on the platforms of other people's homepage. This time a French cut. The ball moving away from the batter, too close to drive, and Frilling continues to go on with the drive. Only manages to get a French cut, and the ball just going past the stumps there towards the short fine leg fielder, and the batter scampering for a quick single. And that will be 16 for no loss after 2.3 overs with the target 200 here. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because that will help us in this fight against cancer. That will help us in this fight against our life, and that will help against to fight for our passion, and that will give us a motivation to stay continued with this passion for sports journalism. This time Stenkamp, that was the poor ball angling away from the batter. Hindi's hitting arc, and he smashed it over the long on region. A huge 6 here. Netrawalkar has been under the pump in the past. In his last game too, he was dropped in the previous game. He was taken apart in the game against India too. He gave away 65 runs against India in a spell of 4 overs. And once again, he's been taken to the cleaners here. 85 meters 6 here, coming in from the bat of Stenkamp. Stenkamp clearly showing his intentions that he is all set to go for the win. He's all set to take the charge here in the power play overs. He's already 13 off 8. Once again, slower ball and outside the off stump. He rolls his finger there. He tries to cut the ball in between the two fielders there on the offside at the point region and the short third man, but unfortunately managed to hit it towards the point fielder. That'll just be 1 run there. A quick single nevertheless, and the Namibian batters on the charge there, they are looking positive, especially Stenkamp. He is looking extremely dangerous. He is looking positive. The range of shots and the power he is bringing behind those shots there, especially the shots over the long on region. Frelink all set to face Saurabh Netrawalkar. Here is Netrawalkar running in to bowl to Frelink, and once again wonderfully angled into the batter, and has been hit towards mid-wicket region, and they scamper for a quick run, and that is good cricket out there. 10 runs coming off Saurabh's first over, 24 for no loss after 3. The target 200 here for Namibia. USA batted beautifully well, especially the likes of the Monarch Patel at the top, and then came in Sanjay Krishnamurthy. He took the game by a storm. He took the Chidambaram Stadium by a storm. It almost felt like he walked in there with a big bat, and he started smashing the bowlers all over the park, and that's the reason they have managed to set a huge score of 119 in the quota, in the stipulated overs, or in the stipulated 20 overs there. So that's the scenario out there. I hope you're enjoying your cricket. I hope you're enjoying your evening tea or coffee on this Sunday evening, and I hope you're all set for the big game to come tonight to India taking on Pakistan. That's going to be a big contest here, an interesting contest. So we all are eager to see how Namibia can pull the chase here. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful for all the cricketing spectators in the world if Namibia managed to push this game to the last over, or manage to take the game all down towards through the wire there. Frelink now to face Van Schlakwyk. Van Schlakwyk, the highest wicket taker at the in this tournament here. He's been picking up wickets consistently every single game. He's picked up 4 against India, 4 against Pakistan, and even the last game he managed to pick up 3 wickets, and there he is leading with 11 wickets in 3 games. So that's simply unimaginable stuff there from the USA bowler there. He bowls wonderfully, especially his variations back of the end, the cutters, and the angles he generates with the way he jumps at the popping crease, and then the pace at which he bowls. He has it all in his bag. He has all the tricks up his sleeve. Van Schlakwyk is once again into the attack, and he is the key bowler for USA. He's shown it why he is there to dominate, and as he leads the leading wicket takers chart in this tournament. That speaks volumes about the man's caliber here. And here is Van Schlakwyk running into bowl to Stenkamp here. He's already bowled 2 balls and given a 1 run, and Stenkamp will be definitely eyeing to maximize this power play with them chasing 200. Someone will have to take those big risks, especially in the field when the field restrictions are in play. And Schlakwyk running in to bowl to Stenkamp. This time a leg cutter here, beautifully executed. That's the way he bowls. He bowls the slow ones, but he also ensures that he bowls in the right length and in the right line, and that's been his secret so far. That's been his trade-off secret. And dot ball there to Schlakwyk there. To all the viewers, hope you are enjoying this stream. I hope you are loving the World Cup spectacle that the Sports Beyond Cancer has been bringing it to you, and also the cricketing world has been bringing to you the women's cricket, the men's cricket everywhere. It's been an absolute delight for all the fans out there throughout the globe. This time he's tapped it in towards the long on region, and that will be 1 run there. And 26 for no loss, 3.4 overs. That's the scenario out here. Shadley Van Schlakwyk, 2020, just have a comparison to his previous World Cup here. We are on 2024 World Cup. He did not pick a single wicket of 10.4 overs, and here he is into his 10.4 overs. He's managed to pick up 11 wickets. That speaks volumes of the hard work he has put behind the scenes there, and the effort he has undergone, and the process changes he has made through, and the variations he has brought in the past 2 years, and he has come back here to win games for USA. He has come back here as a match winner for USA. This time banged in shot, and Freeling pulls it away towards the deep square leg region. That will be one run as Saurabh fields it wonderfully. 27 for no loss, 3.5 overs, 173 runs required from 97. Please, please, please drop in your comment in the chat box. We are eagerly waiting for a discussion, because that will motivate me to continue this channel in the long run. At least let me know that from which part of the globe are you watching this game and whom are you rooting for. That will mean monuments to me. That will be extremely kind of you to let me know from where you're watching this game and whom you are supporting, because every single engagement will bump up our viewership, whereas YouTube algorithm will push this stream to the other people. I'm eager to get connected with you on a more comfortable space, so that we can have a friendly conversation, have the discussion, and build that bond over the years, and build a sporting community here in Sports Beyond Cancer. And that's the way we have to look at it. And after the end of the 4 overs, Namibia here 28 for no loss, as both the openers seem promising here. Someone will have to take the charge. The last 2 overs coming up in the power play, they will have to target one of the overs or one of the bowlers here, and probably try to get in 15 or 14 runs off one such over, and push the run rate as much as possible here. 28 for no loss, and 172 required from 96. That's the story out there from here in the MA Chidambaram Stadium. Thank you there for your message there. I love my wife so much. Thank you there for your message there on the chat box. Can't wait for the India-Pakistan game. Definitely that's going to be on the top list for all the cricketing fans. They have been waiting eagerly, because India and Pakistan no more play bilateral series, and they have to often wait for the ICC tournaments, and there was a scare that Pakistan wanted to boycott this game, and they have changed their minds, and a lot of things going on apart from cricket, so I don't want to talk about that, but we'll be enjoying the contest today. I hope no matter who wins tonight, even though I'm supporting India wholeheartedly, I hope that there's going to be good contest, because that's what cricketing fans love to watch. Good battle between bat and ball, and good cricketing game, just like we watched the Australia-New Zealand. I mean, it was wonderful to watch how Aiden Markram batted yesterday. Beautiful. Any team you support, any player, any cricket fan who would have watched yesterday's innings, hands down, he would have appreciated Aiden Markram, the way he played, the beautiful knocks, the drives, and how he paced this innings, and how he's shown it to the world. You need not play that expansive shots in T20. You can still play the traditional shots and still score those big runs there. And Ali Khan, a full length delivery, and Steenkamp driving it through the covers for 4 runs. What a ball shot there. A beautiful shot going through the covers there. And that'll be 4 runs for Steenkamp. He's making his intentions clear here out in the middle. What a wonderful batting. He's enjoying his time out there in the middle. He's showing his intent. He is putting on a fight for Namibia. He is en route, he's on the charge. He wants to show that we are here to chase 200. We will try our best here. And next ball is gone for a single here, as Ali Khan runs in to bowl to Freiling. This time bangs it in short, and this time Freiling goes for the full shot. One bounce towards the short deep square leg fielder there, and that'll just be 1 run. A good shot, but hit straight to the fielder there, unable to pierce the gap there. So that'll just be 1 run there for the batter. $35 for no loss after 4.3. Namibia, can they get to go 50 or 55 by the end of the power play here? Here is Ali Khan running in. Once away, wide of the off stump, banged in shot. That is a poor ball, and Steenkamp will not miss out on it. He goes over the infield, goes over the point region. A couple of bounces, and the ball trickles down the rope. 4 runs here for Steenkamp. He is batting wonderfully. He's showing his intent, and that was a poor ball from Ali Khan. Banks it short, a lot of width, and with that pace, all Franklin had to do was guide it over the infield there, and the ball going into the boundary there. And the Namibian fans are happy in the stands. They are starting to believe. They have started on a good note here in this chase. 4.4 overs, 39. Can they manage 55 by the end of the 6th overs? That should be the target here. Short-term targets. This time, A slower ball outside the leg stump, and the ball's beaten the keeper too. Is it going into the boundary there? Saurabh Netrawalkar running in from the short fine leg region, and he's managed to pull the ball back, and that'll be 2 runs plus a wide there. A slower delivery outside the off stump, and the ball keeping low, and the wicket keeper missing the ball, going through his legs, and 2 plus wides there for Namibia there. Lawrence Stenkamp, I'm not sure if you also feel the same way. Please let me know. So Lawrence Stenkamp, from one side of his face, from one side of his angle, especially looking at his body structure and the way his face cut is, he sometimes resembles Tim David from Australia. I'm not sure if you also feel the same way. Please let me know in the comment section. For me, he's looking like a replica of a twin brother of Tim David out there. Especially the way his body is, the way his stance is, and I'm also the way his shots are. So not just the shots, even his face cut looks like Tim David. He looks like a doppelganger of Tim David out there. Ali Khan running in, and this time he bowls a leg cutter, and that's a short pitch delivery. Will this be caught here? Oh, that's just gone over the deep square leg fielder there. It was a slow bouncer there, and Stenkamp going with the pull shot. He couldn't get good power behind the shot. The ball just going over the fielder station there. Mukamalla was stationed there, and the ball going over his head. That'll be 6 runs there. A beautiful shot to end the over. After 5 overs, Namibia are 48 for no loss. And bad news coming out there from the Australia versus Indian game here. I think the play. Let us check what has happened to the game. I think the play will be called off as the rain's been showering profusely there, and it's been raining continuously. So the game has been called off, and India are winning there by 21 runs. As said maybe earlier, they were 21 runs ahead by the DL Pasco. So India are winning their game by 21 runs. And the player of the match is Arundhati, who bowled wonderfully. 4 overs, 4 for 27 or something. This time Van Schlagwick in the attack, and Freiling has taken the charge. Finally, him also getting amongst the runs here. He smashed it over the deep mid-wicket region. That will be 6 runs there. Beg your pardon, on the just wide of the long on region there. Beg your pardon. A big shot there from Van Schlagwick. He was looking a little bit touchy in the start, batting on a runner ball, and here he breaks free. A good shot, a much required shot. The last over of the power play, and a great intent shown here by Franklin. He was struggling on 13 of 13, and finally he manages to get the boundary away, and hope that will settle the things for him, and he'll get starting. And no, that's the end of Freiling. Van Schlagwick once again amongst the wickets. Oh my God, that's the commentator's curse out there. The ball was climbing on the batter, and Freiling trying to go for an expansive shot once again, but only to chip the ball in the air for the bowler there. Van Schlagwick completing a caught and bowl there. He banged it in short, and the ball was climbing on the batter, and the ball hit the top portion of the bat, and Van Schlagwick continuing his prime form. He is the leading wicket taker for USA in this. Not just USA, he is the leading wicket taker across all the teams in this tournament. He has picked up his 12th wicket of the campaign. In the previous edition of the World Cup, he did not pick up even a single wicket, and here he is leading the charts. 12 wickets for Van Schlagwick in just 4 games, and he still has 2 more overs to go. He could go on to pick up 15 today. You never know. He's been that sort of a bowler. When he picks one, he goes on to pick his second and third and fourth. The last 3 games he was unfortunate because the team unfolded before he could complete his spell. So that's the beautiful end in the last game, and 54 for 1 after 5.2 overs. Namibia 54 for 1 after 5.2 overs. They were definitely in good position, but Van Schlagwick slightly pulling the things back here for you in USA's favor here. This is going to be a good contest. Looks like it's shaping towards a wonderful middle phase. It's going to be highly critical how the Namibian players play during the middle phase, especially the over number 7 to over number 15. They have started the power play. They started through the power play wonderfully, putting on 54, and it'll be drinks break here at the MA Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. I hope you all are doing good. And please drop in your comment here from which part of the globe or which part of the country you're watching the stream. I hope you have hit the like button so that the YouTube pushes the stream to many people onto their home pages. So thank you for all the support, and also drop in your chat, because that will also aid in the algorithm pushing our stream to other people's homepage, and we could get in more views, we could get in more discussions happening on this page. So please be kind enough to let me know from which part of the world you're watching the stream or watching the game, and we can engage in a chat here. To all those who have just joined in, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. I can see some new viewers into our channel now. USA opting to bat first, score 200 for 8 if you missed the action earlier today. And Monang Patel scoring that wonderful 50. And then Sanjay Krishnamurthy, he was batting on a different wicket altogether on this wicket here in Mumbai. I mean, what a bad in Chennai, beg your pardon. And he smashed the bowlers apart. He looked like he wanted to smash every ball out of the park, and fortunately he got a reprieve in the later half of his innings, and he was taken by Erasmus, who pounced onto a wonderful catch. But unfortunately, before he could turn and get up, the ball popped out of his hands. And as per the new rules, you need to be in complete control of your position when you are completing the catch, and that's the reason he was declared not out. And he continued his menace, and he went on to score big and ensured that they set a target of 200 for Namibia here. Lofty Eaton walks in at number 3 for Namibia here, and Van Schlickwick and Australia, USA will be believing that the 1 wicket brings in 2, and they'll be hoping to cause much deeper, more damage into this batting lineup here. Schlackwick, there you go, the leading wicket taker of this series, of this tournament, with 12 wickets. This time, wonderfully bowled, leg cutter there, wonderfully angled there, and Stenkamp hits it back towards the bowler, and well fielded there of his own bowling, and the batter will have to trace back into the crease there. That'll be no run there. Lungi Angiri in the second place with 8 wickets. He's been exceptional with his slower ones and the variations he's bringing in for South Africa lately since the last 1.5 years. And blessing Muzarbani, what a blessing indeed for Zimbabwe. He's been the trump card for Zimbabwe along with the other 2 pacers. They are one of the top teams we need to be wary of, or we need to watch for. I mean, they defeating Australia is not just a statement there. They have mentioned, they have clearly shown it to the cricketing world that they are here to compete, and they are here to play, and they are here to win. And definitely Zimbabwe looking like extremely strong contenders to go into the semi-finals, especially if Sri Lanka defeats Australia. I mean, that's going to be a different, a shocking story in the cricketing world and then sporting world here. So Van Schlackwick, for one last time in this over, is running in to bowl to... He goes for the reverse Eaton there. He goes for the reverse scoop and only manages to push it towards the fielder there in the short third man region there. That'll be just 1 run after the end of the 6th over. 57 for 1 here, Namibia. The required run rate now slowly climbing about 10.21, and they would be requiring 143 runs of 84 balls. Definitely not impossible. They have the potential in them. They have the batters in them. They will be keen to get the scorecard moving, and it's going to be extremely crucial how they manage to play the USA spinners. I mean, USA have some wonderful spinners in their cards. Mohsin Mohammad, and then Harmeet Singh, who was impressive in the last game. Harmeet Singh picking up 4 wickets. That wonderful spell of bowling, left arm spin bowling. Absolutely delight to watch, especially for me, being a wicket keeper all through my life. I've always enjoyed whenever the ball comes into the wicket, inwards towards the batter from the angle, pitches and then turns away from the angle with the bounce. Absolutely a delightful sight for the keeper or any player there out in the field there. 58 for 1 after 6.1 overs, and here is Mohammad Mohsin running in, and is bowled a little bit short outside the off stump, and he's missed out on opportunity. Steenkamp, he's cut it straight to the fielder there in the point region. He would have fancied to go between the two fielders there, between the point and the short third man, and that was 4 written all over the delivery. Unfortunately, he missed out on that. Once again, once again an opportunity. This time he doesn't miss out on it. His time he capitalizes on it. He doesn't do the error once again. Steenkamp this time capitalizing and going square of the wicket, cutting it, giving it a square cut in between the two fielders there. 4 runs there. What a beautiful shot. Once again, Mohsin pitching it short outside the off stump. A lot of width there, and he goes to play the cut shot, and the ball running away towards the backward point region. 4 runs there. Beautiful, beautiful shot there. And Monang Patel having a word with Mohammad Mohsin. He's not happy with this bowler here. That's a free bit round down the line for the second time in this over here. This time a well-flighted delivery, probably a googly. That's the way you need to bowl on this wicket, and he cuts it onto his toes. That'll just be a dot ball, nothing more than that. And 62 for 1 after 6.4 overs. The required run rate now climbing close to 10.5 now. Steenkamp has been batting beautifully. He needs to play the long handle. He needs to carry it on. This time banged in shot. Has he mistimed it? He has mistimed it. But luckily he has mistimed it, and the ball doesn't carry to the fielder there in the long on region. And Harmeet Singh running inwards towards the infield and throwing the ball back to the keeper bowler there. Just 1 run there, and lucky reprieve there for Steenkamp. To all the listeners out there, I hope you're enjoying the show. Please drop in a comment. Where are you watching this stream from, and whom are you supporting or whom are you rooting today? This time angling into the pads there, and he goes across the stump and goes for the sweep shot. And Van Schlakwyk has run over the ball. I mean, he's run extra few yards, and the ball curling away from him. It was a sweep shot. It was a sweep shot, and the ball was about to turn away from him. But Van Schlakwyk running ahead of the ball there and losing the line of the ball there, and the ball curling away into the boundary. The bowler and the captain definitely do not seem to be happy there. 4 runs to end the over, and 67 for 1 after 7 overs there. That was just a single on offer, and Van Schlakwyk here running ahead of the ball, and the ball's run away into the boundary fence there. 4 runs there. 133 more runs required from 78 balls. That's the scenario out here. Namibia wonderfully in this chase. They are almost close to 10 runs on over. They're batting with a great intent. They come out with a positive mindset. Despite the 200 mark, they have kept the number behind their head. They just played positive, calculative cricket here out in the middle. They have taken on the bad balls, and Steenkamp being a prime example of it. Here is Milind Kumar into his second over. Just 8 of the first. Here he is once again with his finger spin ball, and the ball's being tapped away towards the cover region. That'll just be a dot ball there. Milind this time once again a finger spin ball. The ball taken, probably a carom ball. He's bowling the carom ball, Milind Kumar, and the ball was a little bit short, and the ball was moving away from the batter. Once again a dot ball there. 2 dot balls. Wonderfully bowled once again. This time a little bit wide off the off stump, gives the batter the opportunity to drive towards the long sweeper cover region, and that'll just be 1 ball there, 1 run there. Milind Kumar, a lot of variations. He bowls in the lot of carom balls, and is managing to execute it wonderfully here. 68 for 1, and welcome to all the new viewers who can join into Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist battling cancer for the 5th time, and I was bedridden for 2.5 years due to my battle with my 5th recurrence, and now I have entered remission, which is a happy news, and that's the reason I've started something on YouTube, and this is a new journey for me, so I'm just on the learning curve, and once I reach 500, I definitely think about continuing as a long-term prospect as I enter into my plastic surgeries and the remission phase. So thank you for all the love of being here. Share it with your friends and family, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also hit the like button so that the YouTube algorithm pushes it to other people on the home pages. And also please, I'm eagerly waiting to engage in the chat box. No one's been chatting on the chat box. Please let us know from where you're watching this stream and whom you're rooting for tonight. This time the batter goes inside out, and he is hit it to the cover of region. 4 runs there. Beautiful shot there from Lofty Eaton. Wonderful shot there. Milind Kumar, full toss on the leg, and he has tucked it away gently towards the deep mid-wicket region, and the batter's coming back for second run here. Panicking scenes here on the faces of Monang Patel. He senses that Namibia are getting some momentum going into the direction. He wants to break through here. This time he backs away towards the leg side, and he drives it towards the long off region. That'll be 1 run here for Lofty Eaton, and 8 runs coming off the over. And after the end of the 8 overs, Namibia 75 for 1. They are almost close within 10 run rate, which they would have planned to go at a 10 run and over rate. And the current required run rate is 10.36. That should be pretty good. If they continue going on with this stage, they can have a late onslaught, especially after the 15 overs, especially with wickets in hand and with the amount of batting depth they have in the squad. So definitely in the playing 11, beg your pardon, they should be definitely planning to build a partnership here. The partnership here is 21 of 16. They would be eager to get a move on here. Probably they would look to get somewhere around 55 or 56 partnership of probably 30 or 28 balls. That should be extremely ideal, and that should set the tone for the next batters to come in. But Stenkamp has been batting beautifully. I hope he continues to create the havoc he's been creating since the time he's been out there in the middle. 38 of 26, and Lofty Eaton playing with a strike rate of 200 since his arrival. Harmeet Singh is into the attack now. He bowled wonderfully. The man of the match for the previous game for USA, the player of the match, beg your pardon, in the previous game, because you can't be gender specific now. There's no man of the match, there's no batsman. It's either player of the match and it's going to be batter. So just forgive me if I mistakenly have used the term batsman and the term man of the match. So kindly excuse me. We are just on the learning curve in the new norms of the cricketing commentary world. So here is Harmeet now. 50th ranking in the ICC T20I internationals. 8.1 overs, 76 for 1. Can Harmeet provide the much required breakthrough for USA and Monang Patel here? He has been thrown the responsibility here to bowl to Stenkamp. This time a wonderfully flighted delivery, angling into the batter, and Stenkamp happy to drive past the left of Harmeet for a single at the long off region. That'll just be 1 run here. Harmeet has been wonderful with his variations. He bowls in the quicker ones, the 198 clicks, and he also bowls in the slower ones, 80 clicks. He has all the variations in under his sleeve, in his sleeve there. He is a clever campaigner, but how will these batters take on the spinners? That's going to be the battle between the spinners versus the Namibian batters. That's going to be the situation here in Chidambaram as Namibia try to get the 200-run target set for them. This time a well-flighted delivery, angling into the pads, and Lofty Eaton charging down the ground and drives it towards the long on region for 1 run there. 8.3 overs, 78 for 1. That's the scenario out here. Harmeet Singh banks it a little bit short, and Stenkamp happy to rock back and pull it away towards the long on region for a single there. He's moved on to 40 now, and he needs to make a move now. Someone will have to take those play those aggressive shots there to get a move on here. .123 required of 70. And this time Lofty Eaton goes for the reverse sweep. The ball would ball going towards the backward point region there. That was not intentional. He wouldn't have been intentional to take it in that direction, but he's managed to drag it towards the backward point. But nevertheless, no damage. A single on offer, and they come easily take that single there. 5 runs coming off the first 5 balls of Harmeet. And he is into the last ball of his first over. Can he get a wicket here, and can he provide the much required breakthrough? This time is bowled it into the batter there, and Stenkamp goes down on one knee, and a slog sweep into the stands there in the mid-wicket region. A big 6 there as the ball sails into the stadium in the MA Chidambaram Stadium. A big 6 here, 86 for 1 here. A beautiful shot to end the over. Just 5 runs were coming off the first 5 balls, and Stenkamp wanted to capitalize on the over, and he's gone for the big 6. A beautiful shot into the deep mid-wicket region. 6 runs there, and he's into 4 runs shy of a well-deserved half century. What a wonderful shot there by Stenkamp. He is keeping the tempo on right from the word go. Ball 1 since he walked down into the middle, out there in the middle, and Netherlands will start to believe now. They require just 114 of 66. This is going to be a massive win for them if they manage to get the 200 there. They have shown the potential, and can they execute it out there in the field tonight, this evening here. Here is Lofty Eaton, all set to face Milind Kumar, who's bowling into his third. He steps down the wicket. The ball was angling into the batter, doesn't get good connection here, and the ball goes towards the long on fielder. Couple of bounces and tricks away, rolling down towards him. That'll just be 1 run there. This time, beautifully bowled, probably a carom ball, I guess. Milind Kumar has been bowling a lot of carom ball just outside the off stump, and Stenkamp happy to drive it towards the sweeper cover region and take a single here. They will have to play sensibly and take that calculated risk here. 88 for 1 from 9.2 overs, 112 required from 64. Milind Kumar. This time he backs away towards the leg stump and he goes over the covers infield there and over the sweeper cover region there. That will be 4 runs, 1 bounce into the fence there. Wonderful execution of the shot there. Realizing that there are no fielders on the deep, he backs away towards the leg side, makes room for himself and goes over the infield and doesn't try to hit the ball too hard. 1 bounce into the fence, into the advertising boards, and the Namibian fans out there in the stands are extremely happy. A lot of school students out there in the Chidambaram Stadium. This is a good initiative by the ICC and the BCCI, especially to bring in especially the Tamil Nadu Cricket Board to bring in a lot of students on this Sunday evening, because that will definitely promote the game amongst these youngsters, especially the girl children who have been watching. And India recently winning the Women's World Cup. That is a good move there. That is a great move to promote sports amongst the youth, to bring in positivity and to bring in discipline via sports. And that's a great move to have those kids out there in the middle watching this beautiful game of cricket here. And this time the ball's been bowled outside the off stump, and Lofty Eaton goes for the reverse sweep and he's managed to hit it over the short third man fielder there and over the point fielder there. That is a beautiful for open the face of the bat, and he's managed to get underneath it and he smashed it towards the boundary. The captain is not happy there. He's having some word out there with Milind there. This time angled it into the batter there. He drives it towards the fielder there in the cover region, and they scamper for a quick single there. And that'll be the end of the over. And after the end of the halfway stage in this first half of this chase, midway point of this chase, Namibia are well en route towards this chase. They are 97 for 1 after the end of 10 overs. I mean, they would be extremely happy at the place they are. 10 overs, 1 for 97. They would take it any day on this wicket on Chennai, especially against the wonderful bowling lineup that the USA have. And 10 overs, 1 for 97. That's how Namibia are stationed out here. Lawrence Steenkamp is batting beautifully on 147 of 30 balls, 156.6 the strike rate. And Jan Nicole Lofty Eaton 27 of 15 with a strike rate of 180, beg your pardon there, and 103 runs required of 60 balls, and the required run rate now climbing to 10.3. I hope you're enjoying the contest here. Please drop in your comment in the chat box so that I stay motivated and I feel like I'm talking to you people and having a conversation and not just talking to a camera. So please let us know any thoughts. Where are you from? Where are you watching the stream from? Or even whom are you rooting for? Definitely would love to have a chat so that I have something to take back from you, so that I have something to learn from you, something to connect with. So that will be much valuable. So please, I know you would have hit the like button, I know you would have hit the subscribe button, but please do also engage in the chat box here. 98 for 1 after 10.1. And Saurabh Netrawalkar has been brought into the attack for his second over, I guess. He has been a key for USA over the years, but unfortunately he's not been in good form lately in this tour. He's been taken apart by the batters in this competition. The reason that was the reason he was dropped in the last game. He's come back here trying to prove himself and give an opportunity to himself to perform here under pressure. This time angled it into the pads, and Stenkamp tucks it away towards the deep mid-wicket region, and that'll just be nothing more than 1 run there. 101 runs required from 58. The run rate is required run rate is 10.37, and Namibia well poised, and so is the game. To all the cricketing fans there, I mean, you must be enjoying the kind of cricket Namibia has been playing. It's always a treat to watch the associate teams performing so well in the ICC tournaments, because they give their blood and sweat to everything despite the limited resources, and it's always exciting to see them come here and compete against the big teams and give out standout performances here. This time Lofty Eaton has to depart. That was a Yorker on the low Yorker, you could call it a Yorker, a low full toss on the pads, and he goes for the reverse scoop, and he's managed to hit it straight into the hands of the short third man fielder there. And the family members of the USA players in the stands are on the toes celebrating there, and that is a key wicket there. Lofty Eaton was starting to look extremely dangerous on this wicket with his cheeky innovative shots, but this time Shubham Ranjane picking that catch. He would have wanted to go a little bit more finer or a little bit more above the fielders there, but unfortunately he has to depart. Lofty Eaton, he's played his knock. He's played in the cameo of 28 of 17, 4 fours to his name, and he will have to depart for 28. Caught Shubham, ball Netrawalkar, and Netrawalkar bringing the much required breakthrough here. He will be much relieved to be back amongst the wickets here. Netrawalkar 99 for 2 after 10.3 overs, and Namibia requiring 101 for 57 balls, and the partnership's been broken. Someone will have to come back and stitch a new partnership here. It's going to be the captain Erasmus, I guess, and USA will be hoping that 1 wicket brings in 2 and 2 wickets brings in 3, so that they pile up more pressure and dig deep into the batting order of the Namibian camp there. Kindly share this channel with your friends and family and the cricketing fraternities and the sporting fraternities and the sporting communities, or the sporting cricketing clubs you play for, or whatever it is. Please spread the word about this channel, and thank you for all the support. Every single support means the world to me. That will give me the motivation to fight against this cancer, to fight against this cause, and to fight for my passion for sports journalism, which was taken away from me for the past 2.5 years after being in sports journalism for almost 8 years. This time, a good length delivery, and Erasmus is happy to tap it down towards the point fielder. Dot ball there. Netrawalkar running in. He rolls the finger on the ball. That was a slower ball, wonderfully bowled, angling into the batter, and Erasmus happy to tap it towards the in front of the cover and get off strike here and get off the mark here. Gerhard Erasmus, he's the leading run scorer for Namibia in T20 internationals. He's wonderful against the short pitch deliveries. He loves to play his pull shots there. And can he play a captain's knock here and take Namibia to the later half of the game? Can he take the game as deep as possible to give them a chance here? And let's see how things goes. I've been asking you the question. Stenkamp looks like a replica or a doppelganger of Tim David. How many people, or how many of you think the same? Stenkamp looking like a replica of Tim David here from one angle. Please let us know in the chat box there. And here is Netrawalkar running in, and this time a low full toss, and Stenkamp happy to drive it towards the long on region, and he's now reached 49 runs of 32 balls, 1 run away from a well deserved 50 here. He's been leading the charge for Namibia here, much deservingly. He needs a 50 here, and not just a 50, he needs to carry on for a longer phase into this game here. 101 for 2 after the end of the 11th over. A good over there for USA, especially getting the wicket of Eaton, and just 4 runs coming off it. That will be an excellent over. Saurabh Netrawalkar coming back into his second over and delivering a match winning performance in regards to the importance of giving a breakthrough at that moment here, because Eaton at one stage looked like he and Stenkamp would carry the game away from them, by a much required breakthrough here as Harmit is into his second over. This time a flighted delivery, angling into the batter, and Steenkamp drives it towards the long off region, and that'll be his 50 here. A well paced innings. He's been leading the charge, and there he is raising his bat, and the Namibian camp are happy. They are all giving him a warm ovation here. He's been a wonderful batter. So does he get a warm ovation from all the family members of the Namibian players out who are sitting out there in the stands there. 98 from 53, and Steenkamp 50 runs of 33 balls. A beautiful innings here from Lawrence Steenkamp, and he will be keen to carry it long and convert this into match-winning performance, not just a 50 on the scoreboard. He'll be definitely aiming to take the team home all the way from here. 98 from 53. Can Erasmus produce a captain's knock here? Harmeet, the bowl to Erasmus, this time a little bit short, and he cuts it towards the short third man fielder, and the batter scamper for a quick single there. The win predictor says USA 66%, Namibia 34%. 97 from 50. Harmeet this time a little bit short and missed out opportunity from Stenkamp once again. The ball was meant to be cut towards the boundary. He cuts it towards the point field there. That is a dot ball there. 4 runs on the offer, but he's not managed to capitalize on that. This time a flighted delivery in the air and falling just short of Hermit there. That was a caught and bowled opportunity. The ball stopping on the batter there, and Stenkamp going with the drive and wonderfully bowled, flighted and drifted with the angle, pitching on leg and turning away from the batter. The ball stopping on the batter and climbing high and almost ending up giving a catch to the bowler there. Poor ball there, straying down the leg, and Stenkamp will go down on one knee and he'll sweep the ball over the short fine leg fielder. 4 runs there, and the Namibian family members, cricketers' family members in the stands, extremely happy. A standing ovation in regards to the shot there. 4 runs, and Stenkamp is continuing his prime touch here in the MA Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai here. Wonderful shot here, and a poor bowling there from Harmeet. He wouldn't be happy. The captain wouldn't be happy. This time he has managed to sweep it towards, tuck it away towards the deep mid-wicket region, and the batters easily coming back for 2 runs there. Sensible cricket there. And with that, the end of the over, 109 for 2. 8 runs coming off the over. Not a bad over for USA, but 8 runs coming for it, and 109 for 2. And Namibia will be eager to get those 15 run overs, those 20 runs overs, those 12 runs overs, those 16 run overs. They need such sort of overs to take the game up to the next level here. They need to get a move on here, especially after the fall of Eaton. Things have probably a little bit slowed down here. Just 8 runs coming off this over and just 4 runs coming off the previous over. Someone will have to take those calculated risks. Someone will have to play those innovative shots to take Namibia close to the target of 200 there. Shubham Ranjane into the attack. Yorker length delivery, and Erasmus opening the face of the bat and guiding the ball towards the short third man and scampering for a easy single there. Beg your pardon, crossing over for easy single there. Shubham Ranjane has been given the ball now. A new bowler into the attack, and Monang Patel will be expecting him to provide yet another breakthrough here, while the Namibians will be aiming to target one bowler and take on him. Could they be targeting Shubham Ranjane here? And here is Stenkamp. This time an off cutter here, and he's managed to drive it through the cover region, wide of the sweeper cover, and the throw comes in the deep. This could be tight. A poor throw there. A better throw would have been interesting here. And Krishnamurthy there with the throw doesn't get a full-fledged throw, and the batters having sufficient time there, and that could have been tight if there was a better throw there. And that will be 2 runs there for Lawrence Stenkamp. Stenkamp batting beautifully, 58 unbeaten on 38, 5 fours and 3 sixes. He is leading the charge. He looks like Tim David to me. I mean, exactly the physique, exactly the body, exactly the type of shots he's been playing, and the way he looks from one angle, he looks a replica of Tim. This time, a slower ball outside the off stump, a leg cutter, and he's managed to get the breakthrough. Shubham Ranjane, he goes for the cut shot, and the ball flies towards the point fielder there, and he goes for the reverse cup and easily completes the catch. And Steenkamp, who's batted beautifully for his 58, who's batted elegantly for his 58, has to depart. He goes for the cut shot on only to managing the edge, and Mohammad Mohsin in the point region going for the reverse cup, and he will be disappointed here, Stenkamp, but he's played a gem of a knock, and Monang Patel fists his pump in the air. He's happy there. He wanted that wicket desperately, and he introduced Shubham Ranjane into the attack, and the bowler delivering for the captain there. Lawrence Stenkamp, a standing ovation for him for his wonderful performances from the crowd there. He raises his bat as he makes his way into the dressing room there. A good batting effort there from Stenkamp, and what a start for Namibia. What a start he brought in for Namibia in this chase here. A lot of associate nations and a lot of talents coming up the way, and Stenkamp is definitely one of them, and he showed why Namibia are a tough team, and people should also start taking them seriously, going ahead. They're only growing up from here. They're only growing up from here. Every single game is a learning curve, and a lot of talent out there. And Smith is out there in the middle there. JJ Smith is out there at number 3 for Namibia. This time angling it into the batter there. He tucks it away towards the wide of long on region there. And Erasmus coming in back for the second run there. And Hermit Singh failing to collect the ball on the first attempt. And that gives the batters the easy chance to come back for the second run there. That was a risky run. I had Hermit pick the ball, but he fumbles with the ball, and the batter's coming back for the second run. I hope you all are enjoying the live stream here at Sports Beyond Cancer, because I'm not sure if you're enjoying or not, because I don't see anyone putting in a chat. So just wanted to know your feedback there. If you could let us know your feedback, that will motivate me because of the efforts we are putting in, and that you guys are responding and giving me the feedback. But unfortunately, most of you have not put any comment on the chat box, and that makes me feel like if I'm doubt myself if I'm doing a good job or not out here. So if you could kindly put in a comment and let us know from where you are and which part of the globe you are, and give a feedback and whom you're rooting for, that will be extremely sweet and kind of you. Hoping to have some chat in the comment box, because that will make me feel like I'm talking to some people out there and I'm doing some justice out there to the sports stream and the sports watch along here. That will make me feel happy about myself. That will make me feel content about myself, that despite the cancer fights I'm battling, I'm managing to pull off something to contribute towards the sports community. And here is a slower ball, and he's Erasmus opens the face of the ball, only for the ball to roll away towards the short third man fielder there. That will be a dot ball, and I definitely hope you have hit the subscribe button, but also I would love to see you hit the chat button, so that we can have some conversation, so that it makes me feel like that I'm talking to humans and I'm speaking to humans and not just speaking out there to a camera, and people are valuing my content. I just want to know if you feel there's something lacking in my content, or if there's something you can always let me know, so that we can improvise, because the main aspect of life is to learn every single day and climb slowly, pace your life. And that's the reason I'm asking you, please give me the feedback, because that will make me feel good about good that people are listening to me and people are caring about my growth, caring about our efforts put in here. So please let us know in the chat box there. Eagerly waiting to see how many of you put that message in the chat box there. And here is Harmit Singh running in, and he's bowled a flighted ball, angling into the batter, away from the, and the pitcher servant goes away from the batter. He's tapped it towards the long off region, and that'll just be one run here. This time wide outside the off stump, a little bit of width, and Erasmus happy to guide it towards the short third backward point region for one run there. Deep backward point field, I beg your pardon there. Hermit, a flight delivery outside the off stump. The ball stopping a little bit on the batter there. Once again, Van Schlakwick was about to run past the ball there, but finally he's managed to position himself and stop the ball, and that will just be single there. Hermit Singh 2.3 for 22. Can he give yet another breakthrough and let USA rip into the lower middle order of the Namibian batting order here? Erasmus, both new batters out there in the middle. Someone will have to start taking those big shots there, start playing those calculated risks there. This time Erasmus going straight over the bowler's head, but Van Schlakwick has placed himself a little bit straight comparatively to the general fielders when they are stationed at the long off region, and he's managed to pull it off, and that'll just be one run there. This time banged in a little bit short, and he tries to cut it. Is there an edge there? Is there an edge there? No, there's no edge there. That'll just be a dot ball. A quicker delivery, and just outside the off stump, Smith going in for a harsh cut there. A 99.3 clicks on that one, and he's been beaten, and that'll just be a dot ball. This time angling into the pads, and he's tapped it towards the deep mid-wicket region there, and the fielder coming in from the deep square leg region cuts it off, but the batters eventually coming back for 2 runs, and Hermit is not happy there. 6 runs coming off the over, and 121 for 3 after 14 overs. Netherlands requiring 79 runs from 36 balls, and the umpire calls in for the drinks break here. What a way this game is shaping up. I mean, to all the listeners out there, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. We have been covering this game, the game between USA and Namibia. Actually, we started with covering of two games simultaneously because this was a double header stream here where we are covering the Australian women's versus the Indian women's game there. India's first game down under, starting off with the T20 series in Sydney, and today was the first T20 international, and India are putting Australia into bat there, and Renuka Thakur and Arundhati Reddy ripping through the Australian top batting order, and a new era for Australia. Sophie Molnix has been given the captaincy, and she start of a new era under the leadership of Sophie Molnix, and especially after the era of Healy. So it was a good start for India, because India was always struggled in the T20 format, whatever it is, down under in Australia, and they would want to better their records, especially in this format of this game. And India starting this campaign with a win, as they restricted Australia for 133, and in reply they were lucky enough because the rain came in just after 5.1, and the covers were brought in after 5.1. Two more balls earlier, if they had closed, the DLS wouldn't have come into play, but luckily India 50 for 1 after 5.1, just by a matter of one ball. Cricket is a game of margins there, and just by a matter of one ball, India were leading in accordance to DL par score by 21 runs, and the rain continued to pour continuously with no more action during the game, with India staged at 50 for 1 with the loss of Shifali Verma, who played aggressively in the start for 22 of 12 balls or something there, and Smriti and Jemima Rodriguez were out there in the middle, and with rain falling profusely over the entire course of the match, India were declared the winners of the match, winning by 21 runs through the DL method, and Arundhati Reddy given the player of the match for her performances, 4 wickets for 27 or 28 runs, and India starting the campaign down under on a big note, and Australia will be looking to settle things and to grow under the leadership and legacy of Molnix, who's just been taken in charge as a captain there. So that's the news there from Sydney, and the news here from let's get back to Chennai here for a moment. Sorry guys if I've been bothering you with a lot of stuff from the cricketing stories from across the globe. I tend to sometimes talk about the cricketing stuff that's been happening live across the globe simultaneously. So this being the story so far. Lawrence Tencap dismissed here. He was batting beautifully, 58 of 39 with a strike rate of 148.72, and Jan Freiling 19 of 15 balls, and Nicole Laufey Eaton 28 of 17. He was doing wonderfully, got a little bit too cheeky there, went for the reverse sweep, and he's been dismissed there, caught there by Shubham Ranjane, and Shubham Ranjane picking up the wicket of Lawrence Tencap to break the big ban, who was playing an explosive knock of 58 runs. And the captain, Gerard Smith, has been joined in by JJ Smith. Gerard Erasmus, beg your pardon, has been joined in by JJ Smith, and they will have to build a partnership here, because the run rate is now climbing closer to 13.17, and they will have to see how things go on from here. And here is Van Schlag quick into the attack, and the ball's been guided towards the short third man, and they'll come back. They'll cross over for a single there. Thank you very much, Richard Darman 9322. Beautiful stuff there with your message there. Thank you for your kind message. Englishman listening from Italy, keep up the good work. You are doing a great job. Appreciate. Greetings. Thank you very much for your kind message there. Definitely means a lot to me. Hope you hit the subscribe button, and I hope you shared it with your friends and family back there in Italy. And definitely you must be enjoying the debut season of Italy in this ICC Men's T20 World Cup. I mean, a lot of potential. Unfortunate there, your captain Madsen had to be was stretched off the field. I mean, not stretched off. I mean, he had to walk off the field with a dislocated shoulder. I mean, that man has given everything for Italian cricket. Not just Italian cricket. He's been a great patron of Italian sport. He's been, I think, I'm not sure if he was the captain of the hockey team of Italy, but I'm definitely sure he's played for the Italian hockey team too. And what an athlete, Madsen. He's come out to lead the Austrian team, but unfortunate there that he was just 2 balls into the game, or I'm not sure, just 2 overs into the game, he dislocated his shoulder. So that's a sad story. But apart from that, what a fairy tale for Italy here, defeating Nepal the other day by 10 wickets with 7.5 overs to spare. Absolute stuff. This will do. And this time Erasmus has been caught behind. A beautiful catch there. Van Schlagwick once again. He's always on the charts. He's leading the wickets here in this campaign. Once again, An out swinger outside the off stump, and a good catch there by Jahangir, diving towards his right, the wicket keeper. What a wonderful catch. The ball flying off the edge, and Monang Patel is all happy there. A beautiful catch to dismiss there. And Van Slackwick, what is he doing here? What is he on? He's picking up wickets just for fun here. And here is picked up the Namibian skipper here. So, Richard Dunman, just getting back to your Italian story, lot of potential there in the team, and definitely, that a win against Nepal would do the world of good to develop the cricket there, especially in the Europe and especially in Italy. There, more youngsters would be keen to follow the sport. More youngsters would be probably keen to get a bat and ball in their schooling days, and probably move towards cricket and at some point of time. And definitely this does the world of good, not just for Italy, for the global aspect of cricket as well. The cricket is going to grow now in multiple levels in the global level, and definitely Italy being a big brand ambassador of cricket development globally, and the ICC definitely needs to take that into consideration, especially how Italy have grown through the ranks in the past few years here. Thank you, Richard Durman. That was a wonderful message from you. Hope you're enjoying your games, and hope Italy performs very well in this ongoing tournament, and hope Italian cricket grows through the years. I know you're an Englishman, but definitely England is also doing good. But just want to say a few words about the Italy, and probably you would also be associated with a bit of emotions with Italy because you're living in Italy there. So there you go. Thank you for your message there, Richard Dunman. Hope you're enjoying the stream, and thank you for your sweet words there and a word of appreciation for our streaming here. 75 from 31, and here is Van Slankwick, bang it shot, and the ball was going above the head of the. Was it going? No, that's been given a dot ball. That'll be a dot ball. 3 overs, 2 for 17, and Van Slackwick, he's been amongst the wickets, the leading wicket taker in this tournament here. With that, the end of the over, 125 for 4. Namibia slowly losing the plot here. 75 required of 30. Someone will have to take the charge here. Someone will have to get those 15 run, 20 runs overs, and then take the game to the end, deep to the last 2 overs, and then give them a chance to take 28 or 25 of the last 2, and then take the game from there. But will they make it to that stage there? That is the big question here out there in the Chidambaram, in the Chidambaram Stadium here in Chennai. Netrawalkar is being brought back into the attack. He's brought the breakthrough in his second over, and can he get another wicket here? JJ Smith on strike. He goes to the back foot, and a low wide full toss, and he drives it through the covers for 1 run wide of long off, and the long off fielder cutting the ball, and that'll just be 1 run there. Van Slackwick, 0 wickets in the last edition of the T20 World Cup in 2024, and now he's leading the charts. That's how you come back. You go back, put in the hard work, you trust in yourself, work around your flaws, and come back stronger, and identify the targets you need to achieve. I mean, the targets in regards to personal parameters that you wanted to achieve, and he's come back stronger, he's come back fitter, he's come back ripped, he has got all the muscles this time, and he's bowling wonderfully well. He's wonderfully mastered the art of bowling in T20 cricket, especially with the 4 wickets against Pakistan. Not just the associate teams, he's picked up 4 wickets against India, 4 wickets against Pakistan. He almost managed to cripple India, 77 for 6 the other day. Only if they had held on to the catch of Surya Kumar Yadav, India would have been out of the game at an early stage. But Surya Kumar Yadav, being dropped, went on to score that 84 runs, which saved India. To be honest, that 84 runs was extremely critical, and that is why they say scratches win matches. And he carried on to play a gem of a knocks, 160, and with the Indian bowling lineup, 160 on that wicket was a tough asking for USA the other day. But coming back to Van Slackwick, what a character. He has done his hard work. That's how you make a comeback, and he's showing out in this tournament here, leading the charts. I think 13 wickets here. Netravalkar this time wide, full toss outside the off stump. He hits it through the cover region, but the ball will be cut off by Mukamalla in the sweeper cover region. That'll just be one run there. Good fielding out there in the deep. Saurabh Netravalkar is bowling, and it seems funny to share the same name here, and I'm calling out my name here. So just a bit of sarcasm here, so don't mind please here. Saurabh Netravalkar into the attack. 1 for 17, 2.4 overs. He's been under the pump for being expensive or being off his line and length in the past few games, being dropped in the previous game. But this game he's been brought back, and he's bowling wonderfully well. This time wide, angling the ball into the batter there. It was a low, dipping full toss. He's managed to drive it, but unable to get a good contact on the bat off the edge onto his shoes. That'll just be a dot ball there. Netravalkar 2.5, 1 for 17. I hope you all are excited for tonight's clash, India versus Pakistan. More than the game, I am more excited to watch the battle between the bat and ball. More than supporting India, I'm keen to watch some good cricket. I want to enjoy some good cricket. I don't want to watch a game which is one-sided or one team takes away all the limelight there. I want to watch some good cricket, not just not just in terms of runs. I'm not just meaning in terms of runs. I want to watch some good quality cricket. That is the point of enjoying cricket here, especially how Aiden Markram played. That is the kind of quality cricket a fan loves to watch. So I want to enjoy the beautiful ball, left arm spin, especially how Keshav Maharaj set up Glenn Phillips yesterday. I mean, he set the bait. I mean, he bowled the ball. Flighted the ball into the batter with the angle, and he wanted to invite Glenn Phillips into the drive, opening up the field space there, and he wanted to draw Glenn Phillips outside his crease to go inside out, and he managed to get Glenn Phillips do that, and he found the inside edge, and the ball crashed into the leg stumps. That's a wonderful how he set up Glenn Phillips there, and how Aiden Markram played. He was beautiful, delight to watch there. He was a spectacle. The range of shots, the way he showed that you can play the traditional style. You need not play the fancy shot. You need not play the expensive shots. You need not play those expensive shots to score a strike rate of 200 per 200 at a strike, to bat at a strike rate of 200. You can still play those traditional shots through the covers, through the infield, and through the top, and you could take those calculated risks whenever the ball is short or whenever the ball is of a fuller length, and he showed it to the cricketing world that you can play the traditional textbook shots, and you can still go on to play such a wonderful knock. It was an absolute delight, and any youngster who was watching this sport or is watching this stream, definitely asking you to get that footage of Aiden Markram's innings against New Zealand yesterday. Beautiful knock, absolutely class written all over, absolutely timing. No, he didn't try to hit the ball too hard. Pure timing, pure class, and gem of a knock, leading from the front for South Africa. With that said, 70 required from 23, and Ali Khan is into the attack. He is bowling from around the wicket, a low full toss outside the off stump, and he's managed to squeeze the ball towards the sweeper cover region there, and the batters can only get one run there. Thank you, Rich Dharman 9322 for your message. Thanks for your great reply and lovely words about the Italian team. Yes, it was really sad for Madsen to get such a bad injury so early in the first game of the tournament, but so pleased for them that they won so well against Nepal. Just the boost they needed. Yes, definitely, rightfully said there. This is a great win for Italy on the global stage. A lot of people will be watching this sport, and a lot of exposure for the boys there from Italy. They wouldn't have imagined to come to this level, because it all starts from a spark, and that spark has brought them up to here, and that spark has brought them to compete with the best nations of cricketing nations in the world. All it required was them for one spark, and that spark has been ignited now, and this performance will ignite the spark to a much bigger level. This is going to be a big turn the heat in the European cricket. A lot of European countries will now fancy to focus even on the cricketing aspects, and send the government or the sporting federations could send in funds to support the cricket in their communities or in their nations. And this is definitely a growth of cricket around the globe, and growth of the sport and sports participation around the globe. So definitely the growing of Italy has been the growth of cricket and the growth of the sporting community in the world there. And that will be wide outside the off stump, and that will be a wide ball there. He will have to re-ball that once again. The umpire flexing his arms there. Richard Darman, I support England, but really agree with you about wanting to see and enjoy good cricket. Who is playing it? Spot on, agree 100%. Rightfully said, Richard Darman. There you go, once again finding a true sports fan within you. Uh, you always support your teams, but you always enjoy to watch good cricket. You also want to enjoy the good sport, good sportsmanship. That's what sport is all about. Sports is all about positivity. Sports, everywhere, someone wins, someone has to win, someone has to lose. But the way of sport you play, the kind of sport you play, and the kind of human you are, and the kind of character you are, because a lot of youngsters will be following you, a lot of teenagers will be looking at you as role models, and you have to set the right platform for them. And rightfully said that good cricket is all we want to enjoy. Good cricketing shots, good stuff, good bowling, everything there. Play in the rightful spirits, and that's why we all are cricket fans and sports fans who love the sport, who love positivity, which is heavily available in the field of sports here. So 134 for 4 after 16.4 overs, and Ali Khan into his third over. He'll be keen to get his first wicket of the evening here. The sun is about to set here in Chennai. It's the golden hour here, and a Yorker length delivery onto the bats, and he's squeezed it in between the fielder there in the deep square leg region and the fine leg fielder there, but Mohammad Mohsin putting in a dive, and a beautiful fielding there out in the deep. What a wonderful fielding there. That was a Yorker length delivery onto the pads, and he squeezed it between the two fielders there in the deep. But Mohammad Mohsin, what a commitment, a full stretch drive, and puts out his left hand and manages to push the ball into the field of play. A wonderful commitment there from the spinner. This time Ali Khan bangs it in short, and Green rocks back towards the leg side, and he's managed to cut the ball over the infield, over the short third man fielder there. A couple of bounces before it reaches into the boundary fence there in the third man region there. A beautiful shot. The end over after the end of the 17th over, 144 for Namibia. Thank you for acknowledging my statements out there, Richard Darman 9322. Happy to chat with you. Thank you for your wonderful message, and thank you for your wonderful chat. Really enjoying it, and means a lot that you are listening to my commentary and you're enjoying this commentary. Makes me feel believe in myself, because I lost the belief in universe a couple of years ago due to the battles with cancer, 5 cancers at 33. So thank you to all you people for making me believe in the universe, where slowly because of this journey I've started to believe that maybe this could have been the universe plan. So that is the reason he gave me 5 cancers, because he didn't want me to be on the ground, because on the ground I used to connect with just that particular country. Being a journalist in New Zealand, I used to connect with the people of New Zealand, but here through this platform I'm able to connect to all the people across the globe. So maybe that was the bigger plan, or the God's plan, or call it the universe plan here. So thank you very much, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends and family, and also hit the like button. And we are keen to get to a 500 mark, so that we can consider this a long-term prospect, especially with remission and plastic surgery coming along the way. So we are definitely keen to pace it slowly and see how things go around, and we'll be covering multiple sporting verticals, not just cricket, because I'm a sports journalist, not just a cricket fan. So we'll be looking at how things go ahead, because I'm just learning the tools and how things go ahead in time. And slowly I'll try to invest in better tech, better animation, or better scorecard, and then focus on how things go on from there. It's all possible because of you guys. You guys have been my belief, and because of you I started to believe in the universe and its ways once again. This time the ball has been angled down the leg, and there's been appeal for LBW. He's been wrapped on the pads, but probably going down the leg there. But Saurabh Netrawalkar is interested there. Could this be an LBW? Will they be taking it upstairs? Jahangir letting the captain know that probably it could be going down the leg here, and they won't be taking the review here. I guess they won't be taking the review. I guess, I'm not sure. Yes, they have gone with the review here. Beg your pardon. They have gone with the review here. It was a full length delivery. Probably he shuffled a little bit towards the off stump. Probably that was the only reason Monank Patel wanted to go upstairs here. And the ball's been angled into the pads. And is it crashing onto the leg stump or going down the leg? We'll have to wait now. It's been sent upstairs. The third umpire is having a look at it, and it's been declared not out there. That'll be a not out. Netrawalkar would not get a second wicket here. .58 runs required from 16 balls. 142 for 4. 17.2 overs. Can they get a couple of good hits? Can they take it to 40 of the last 2 or something like that? Wide full toss, and he's managed to only squeeze it towards the cover fielder there. That'll just be 1 runs there. The USA wouldn't mind the singles here. They would be extremely wary if Namibians score the big sixes and the big fours, because the run rate has creeped to close to 22 runs and over. That's the scenario out there in the middle. The Namibians slowly losing the pot. 13 of 14 for Smith, 14 of 13 for Smith, 13 of 11 for Green there. That run rate would not do. That strike rate would definitely not do, especially in this kind of a chase here. Netrawalkar this time a beautifully bowled slower Yorker. The ball was dipping onto the batter. He has managed to squeeze it towards the deep mid-wicket region, and Mukhamalla is comfortably fielding that and throwing it back quickly to the wicket keeper Shayan Jangi there. 22 for 1 after 3.4 overs for Netrawalkar. He's made a good comeback after being smashed all over the park in the first 2 games, and then he was given a break to assess his thoughts and gather his mind and come back stronger. And here he has come back stronger, giving that much important breakthrough earlier through the innings, and then especially when a partnership was building, and then now he's come on to bowl in that wonderfully well. He's been bowling the Yorkers well, he's been bowling the slower dipping balls well, and he's definitely gone back and done his homework. He's taken a game, he's been rested for a game, and the rest doing a world of good for him, as he's managed to gather his thoughts, he's managed to assess his strategies and tactics and plans, and he is come back wonderfully bowling in this comeback and giving a match-winning performance. And that's what champions do. When the life knocks you, don't go down on your knees. Even if you go down on your knees, you climb up, you start walking back once again after you have that period of rest taken there. So this time he goes for the reverse scoop, and that's been guided over the short third man fielder there, and that'll go into the boundary for 4 runs there. A little too late to get some boundaries here, as the run rate climbs up to 25.38 here. And that will be the end of the over. 149 for 4 after the end of the 18th over here. To all the listeners out there, please share it with your community. We need a lot of subscribers here on this channel, so that I start to believe in this journey, and every single subscription will mean the world to me, and to make me believe in this journey and the universe and its ways. I'm slowly starting to believe in universe and its ways because of all you folks. I mean, anyone could have lost the belief in universe if they would have been put through the same journey which I've been 5 cancers at the age of 33. So that's the way I lost the belief in universe, because I was a sports journalist for 8 years, covering leagues around the globe, the Tokyo Olympics, the IPLs, and the 4 years in New Zealand and 4 years in India. And then suddenly the 5th cancer came in. 2.5 years gone, sidelined on the bed, and then here I am now entering remission and waiting for my plastics, and gladly YouTube came my way, this new venture, and you guys have been my belief. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you for all the... And here you see Zane Green has been retired out here. I'm not sure what it is, but Zane Green walking out there, retired out. I'm not sure why. Probably they wanted to bring in Trumpelman, who can take on the big shots there. This time Smith trying to hit it down the ground. He managed to hit it. Beautiful fielding there. Relay tag team fielding there. Harmeet Singh sliding towards his right and stops the ball and throws the ball to the other fielder who was running in from the long on region there. Wonderful stuff there from Harmeet Singh and the other fielder out there. 49 from 11. JJ Smith. Can he do something here? Trumpelman, the big man, walks in with just 11 balls to go. 49. How much close can the Namibia get here? Van Schlagwick. Oh my God, Van Schlagwick. I'm just looking at his wickets column, and he still has this over. How much more will he be able to pick here? 2 runs towards the cover regions, extra cover region there for JJ Smith, and 47 runs from 10 balls. 4 more balls in this spell for Van Schlagwick. Can he get one more wicket here? He's picked up 4 in his first game. He's picked up 4 in his second game. He's managed to pick 3 in his third game. And how many can he pick tonight? A Yorker length delivery outside the off stump, well within the guidelines, wonderfully executed. He's been a revelation here, Van Schlagwick. What a bowler. Absolutely. Especially the way he's been bowling in these conditions, I'm pretty starting to think that maybe some IPL team or some IPL franchise will definitely take him in as the reserve. I mean, as a replacement player. I mean, the way he's bowling, Exceptional. All the IPL franchise owners will have their eyes glued. This time, a little bit fuller on length, and Smith smacks it straight over the bowler's head into the side screen. 6 runs there. All the IPL owners will be definitely having an eye on this World Cup campaign, just in case they would require replacement players if someone gets injured or if someone backs away from the season. And definitely, I will put my money on Van Schlagwick. The way he's bowled in these Indian conditions, and he's dominated. He's not just bowled. He's not just bowled simply. He's dominated and he's been a wicket taker. And in T20s, wickets win you games, and the bowlers are the ones who win you games. And he's bowled beautifully this time. Once again, fuller length delivery, trying to go towards the long off. Couldn't time it well, and that'll be just 1 run towards the long off region there. 160 for 5 after 18.5 overs. Shadley Van Schlagwick. What a series he's having. What a World Cup he's having. A one to remember for ages, and he's dominating the charts on the wickets column. Beg your pardon there. 40 of 7 balls as Schlagwick runs in. This time wide outside the off stump, a fuller length delivery, and it's been hit between the towards the deep cover region, and the fielder cuts it off, and the batter's coming back for 2 runs. 38 required of 6 balls. A little too late for Namibia to make something of this chase here, but nevertheless, wonderful attempt there. At no stage they looked like giving up. They batted beautifully, especially the opening batter there. He threw in the bat right since the start of this game. Lawrence Stenkamp, 58 of 39 balls. He, along with Nicole Lofty-Eaton, at one stage they were going at almost close to 10 runs an over. And if that partnership had continued on, I mean, sometimes I feel odd, especially when partnerships like that are going on and someone plays a unconventional shot. Was it the reason for the defeat here? He goes for the reverse shot, which was unwanted at that situation, and probably was it required, and was it the reason for the defeat here? Because they were going so well in the game, and USA were struggling. They were almost about to drop their shoulders, and they were starting to think, can this partnership take the game away from them? And the reverse scoop straight into the hands, gifting them the game, and not just the game, gifting them the momentum back into the game. That's where things started to change, and there you go. Probably I always start thinking in those manners there. Do you still require to play those unconventional shots, especially when the runs are coming your way, especially when the momentum is flowing into your way, and especially when the opposition team is about to drop their shoulders, thinking that this partnership is trying to take the game away, and you give them a chance to come back into the game and find their momentum there. So Ali Khan into the attack there. He is running into bowl from over the wicket to Trumpelman. This time a fuller length delivery, and he hit it straight to his partner's legs, JJ Smith. And JJ Smith is stranded outside the crease as the ball rolls back to Ali Khan there. An easy run out for Ali Khan there. Oh, what has he done? He's missed the sitter here. Ali Khan goes underarm with JJ Smith nowhere in the picture, and he's missed the run out hardly from a yard away, hardly from a meter away from the stumps. Ali Khan can't believe it. So can't Monang Patel. Monang Patel is not happy there. That was a clear run out there. What was that? Complete mess there. Easy run out miss there, but what did Ali Khan do there? That will be something to laugh about in the USA camp once the game is done there. Definitely the management and the Ali Khan will be laughing about that. This time a Yorker length delivery, and he has managed to squeeze it away. That'll just be a dot ball. 164 for 5 there. USA en route to get the second win of this series. They will be keen to compete and go to the next phase if possible. This is a good bowling here from Ali Khan. Once again, he tries to bowl it a little bit, driving length delivery. At this time, backing off, JJ Smith opens the face of the bat, and he's managed to squeeze the ball over the point fielder there, and that'll be boundary for a beautiful shot. The ball was angling into the batter. He opens the face, goes back, and slices the ball over the point fielder there. A beautiful shot. This is the kind of cricketing shots I love to watch. This is what cricket is all about. This is what we love to watch as sports fans here. Here is Ali Khan running in a slow bouncer here, and the ball climbing onto the batter. He gets the top edge, and he's been taken by Shahan Jangi here. The first wicket here for Ali Khan. He would be pleased with that. He's been expensive today, this evening. 1 for 43. Beg your pardon, he was none for 43. Now picking up his first wicket, so gets on to 1 for 43. The ball was climbing on the batter. He tried to pull it away over the shot to find like fielder there, but the ball hitting the gloves and flying in the air. An easy catch there for Shayan Jahangir, and JJ Smith will have to make the long walk back. 31 from 23, and just one more ball into the final proceedings here in this ICC Men's 2026 game between Namibia and USA from the M Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all enjoyed the game. But only Richard Darman posting in a comment there. I'm definitely eager to let you know, to hear about your feedback too, because we are putting all the efforts. Only 770 people have views, 770 views here. That's been disappointing because we were expecting more people. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed it, because that will give me a satisfaction if you guys give me a feedback. It could be a critical criticism too, so that will help me. That will let me know that you care about me, you care about my process, you care about my journey. And there's a slower ball, sir, here, and Leicher misses the ball, and that will be a dot ball. That will be end of the over here. 168 for 6. That's what Namibia could manage here on this evening here, and USA going on to win the game here by 31 runs here. A big margin considering the format of the game. 31 runs, a big margin here, and the USA will be extremely delighted. They're getting their second win of the tour here. What a wonderful turnaround of things for USA. Munaq Patel leading in from the bat today, and they have come back with an intent here. USA, especially after losing to India and Pakistan, here they are out there showing it to the world that they are here to compete, they are here to fight, and they will compete and they will fight till the end. And with that said, the games come to an end. USA winning by 31 runs. And let's have a look at the scorecard here. Let me put the scorecard on for you. This is the scorecard here. Lawrence Tenkamp, he tried his best. He batted beautifully. 58 runs off 39 balls with a strike rate of 148.72. He was caught by Mohammad Masin, by Shubham Ranjane, and Jan Franklin looked good, but he went a little bit early. He looked a little bit rusty in the start there. And Jan Nicole Lofty-Eaton batted beautifully. He and Lawrence Tenkamp putting on that 45-run partnership of 30 or 31 balls looked extremely dangerous and looked like they were going to take the momentum away from USA there at one stage. And then after Eaton playing that unwanted, I'm not sure about if it's called unwanted, going to play for that unconventional reverse scoop, and he holding out towards the short third man fielder there. An easy catch gifted to the bowler and the USA team there. Then the captain could not get amongst the runs here. He was struggling out there. 6 runs of 10 balls. JJ Smith tried his best, but it was a little too late. Just 31 runs of 23 balls. And Zane Green, he scored 18 runs of 13 balls, and I'm not sure why he was retired out there, which brought in Ruben Trumpelman, who managed only 3 runs. In the wicket columns, Ali Khan was expensive. He picking up just the 1 wicket of his last over. 4 overs, 43 for 1, and Milind Kumar, 3 overs, none for 27. Saurabh Netrawalkar coming back and making a strong statement here. He is come back in a better shape. He's come back and bowled in a better mindset. He is the rest he received in the last game has definitely done a world of good. The him being dropped has definitely did a world of good, not just for him, for the USA bowling team there. And Shadley Van Schlagwick, what can I tell about this gentleman? This gentleman always gets on the wickets column, and he's been the star throughout the tournament, and he's leading the wickets column in this World Cup. I think 12 or 13 wickets so far. I think 4 wickets in the first game, 4 wickets in the second game, 2 wickets, 3 wickets in the third game, and 2 wickets here. So that goes 13 wickets so far in this tournament of the 4 games. He's bowled wonderfully. He's the man with the golden arm there. And then Mohammad Mohsin being expensive, 1 for 10. Harmeet Singh bowled well, but unfortunate to get any wicket here. And Shubham Ranjane, 1 over, 6 for 1. So that's the proceedings out here from the MA Chidambaram Stadium in in Colombo, and that's how the story lies here. USA winning the game by 31 runs after putting on 199 for 4 in USA camp. Will be definitely happy to get the second win of this ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. So that was the clash from the Group A game. And beg your pardon, Sanjay Krishnamurthy being given the player of the match. Forgot completely about him. He was the one who batted beautifully for USA. I focused all my attention towards Monang Patel, not just because of batting, because also of the way he captained the side. But Sanjay Krishnamurthy, he was the one who took the game apart, smashing from the world bird go, and he took all the bowlers into the stands. He showed an absolute class. 68 of 33, six sixes, 4 fours, strike rate of 206 runs, 206, and boundary percentage of 76%. Absolute a wonderful innings under the Chennai Stadium here. So that said, USA winning the game by 31 runs, and we have another Group A clash coming tonight. I hope you know which game it is. I hope all of you who are watching this stream will definitely join to that one too, and you'll also bring in more friends, more people onto this channel so that we grow as a community. And thank you for all the love and support you guys have been showering on me, showing on me. Definitely makes me believe in myself. I'm definitely thinking why you guys are hesitating to put in the comment in the chat box. Probably you could be initial days. I'm definitely hoping that you guys will drop in the comments pretty soon, and we can get building a long-term association with one another and build a community where we only respect sports, promote sports, and talk about sports, and the positivity it brings to the community on the whole. So with that said, hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you for being part of the Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy signing off, and hopefully you all have hit the subscribe button, and hopefully you share it with your friends and family. And this means a lot, and I will take your leave from here, because we'll have to go for a quick stroll and then be back for the most exciting game, which is of today's calendar. That is India taking on Pakistan at the R. Premadasa Stadium, with the toss due in just 9 more minutes. I just have to go and just refresh myself. It's been 3 hours 20 minutes, as I can see on my OBS stream. So we'll be back with wonderful action, hoping for great cricket tonight, just like last night, hoping someone bats the way like Aiden Markram there, hoping for an even contest between bat and ball. Hopefully Abhishek Sharma is fit, and whatever the reasons are, this is going to be a good battle here. So let's hope for the best of cricket to win today, and thank you for being a part of Sports Beyond Cancer. I'll take your leave now.